Hey, Pardon My Take listeners, you can find every episode on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Prime members can listen ad-free on Amazon Music. On today's Pardon My Take, Billy Football versus Jose Canseco, Rough and Rowdy 13. We're in Charlestown, West Virginia right now. And also there's a big game on Sunday, which we're going to talk about, give you some props, talk to Hall of Famer Kurt Warner about, and then we have Jose Canseco on the show. Jose Canseco on the show. It was wild. It was wild. We're ready to go. We're here with Billy. We're actually in the arena right now, taping the show.
We're about, 60 feet away from where it's all going to go down tonight?
We should have taped it in the ring.
We should have taped it in the ring. That's okay. But we have an awesome show. Must-listen show, packed show, great show. And it's brought to you by our friends at Coors Light. Coors Light and Coors Light Seltzer are the absolute best, coldest drinks out there. If you're watching the big game, you need a Coors Light or a Coors Light Seltzer. And guess what? The big game coming up this Sunday, and Coors Light pulled out all the stops. They have the new commercial. It is a dream commercial. It's unbelievable. Coors has been working with world-renowned dream psychologist Dr. Deirdre Barrett and a team of visual artists to make it happen. Coors conducted an experiment where participants watched a refreshing, trippy 2-minute video and then fell asleep to an 8-hour-long, relaxing audio soundscape. Crazy enough, it actually worked. They actually dreamed refreshing Coors ads. So Coors, we want all of our listeners to not only drink Coors Light and Coors Light Seltzer while you are watching the big game, but go check it out at CoorsBigGameDream.com to experience the first big game commercial that you have to fall asleep to watch. Watch the virtual dream stimulus from the comfort of your bed and dream your way into very own big game commercial. Coors wants to hear about your big game dreams. Share them with us at Coors Light on social media with the hashtag Coors Big Game Dream at CoorsBigGameDream.com. You can be part of this groundbreaking experiment and help make big game ad history. Check it out at CoorsBigGameDream.com. Experience the first big game ad that only runs in your dreams. Celebrate responsibly. 2021 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado, and Fort Worth, Texas. Okay, let's go.
It's Pardon My Take, presented by Barstool Sports.
Welcome to Pardon My Take, presented by Coors Light and Coors Light Seltzer. Go check them out. Go drink them for the big game. And also go to CoorsBigGameDream.com to check out Coors' awesome commercial for the big game. Today is Friday, February 5th, Rough and Rowdy 13, Super Bowl 55. Holy shit, we're here. Charlestown, West Virginia.
The best sports weekend of the year.
It is, because we have the biggest fight coming up in a matter of hours. We have Jose Canseco coming up on this show. We have Billy Football sitting with us right now. We have Kurt Warner, Hall of Famer, talking about the big game. I'm going to put this up there right now. This is going to be one of our best shows ever. But let's start with talking. I don't know why I keep saying the big game. You could say fucking Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. Everything's super this post. It's Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah. So, Super Bowl. Where do you want to start?
Does that trigger you, Roger Goodell?
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Hey, Roger.
Bitch.
Fuck you, dude.
Super Bowl. He gave the State of the League address today.
He did? No one?
Well, usually it's like Roger Goodell saying, we've got concussions under control yet again for the 5th season in a row. We've solved them. But this year, actually I was thinking about that. The NFL has really not had to even say the word concussion for the last year.
COVID was nice enough to show up.
Yes.
And basically put concussions in the back seat.
Yeah, but I guess he just said, hey, we did it. We got through the season without a death.
Yeah. Hey, he should have just gone up there like Cuomo and had a PowerPoint and just said concussions. And then he just underneath it says, haven't heard a lot about these recently.
Solved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Credit to me.
It's gonna be a fun weekend. I'm still on the Chiefs. I've thought about Tom Brady. I've given consideration to that because I saw that this was a debate going on. If Tom Brady wins the Super Bowl, is he then the greatest GOAT of all time?
Oh.
The Athletic was debating who's the GOATest GOAT.
Secretariat.
Jordan. Well, exactly. Secretariat.
It's got to be.
American Pharaoh.
It has to be Secretariat.
Serena Williams.
Serena Williams. Also, yes.
Yeah, but they're saying like that would put him over Jordan. And I do think that counts. Like if Patrick Mahomes loses to Brady, then he will have to win then 2 more Super Bowls to supersede Brady eventually. But yeah, I'm staying on the Chiefs. I'm not taking my eye off the ball.
I'm also staying on the Chiefs. I've looked at this game a million different ways. I had my momentary Tuesday. I was like, ooh, I kind of like the Bucs. Going through the Chiefs' offensive line issues and the Bucs, how good their defense is, and like if you actually look at it, the DVOA, which I'm sorry to get nerdy on everyone, the Bucs have higher both their sides, offense and defense. I think the offense isn't as high as the Chiefs, but their defense is significantly better than the Chiefs' defense. I don't care. I don't want to feel dumb. This is the feel dumb Super Bowl, by the way, because if the Bucs win, you're going to feel really stupid being like, oh, crap, I bet against Tom Brady. And if the Chiefs win and you bet on the Bucs, you're like, oh, crap, why the hell did I bet against Patrick Mahomes? So no matter what, someone's coming out stupid. I would just rather not continually be stupid with Patrick Mahomes and this crazy run that he's been on in the last couple of years, 3 years.
And wasn't it against the Bucs earlier this season where Tyreek Hill had 200 yards in one quarter?
Yes.
Yeah. So I would feel so dumb if I completely forgot about that.
The Chiefs killed them. It was only a 3-point game. I know that sounds crazy, but it really was like remember that game. The first half they absolutely crushed them, and then the Chiefs did the thing for the last 2 months where they let everyone come back in games and they didn't cover spreads. That one was a push. Hank, are you okay? I'm nervous about you.
He's been smoking a lot of weed.
Just in general. What? I'm just nervous about you.
How much?
I'm not worried about your cough, but you have had a cough.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
You were negative this morning.
Right. I've been negative all week. It's kind of one of those things where colds still exist in this world, in this COVID world.
You have a cold?
I don't feel 100%.
Okay.
All
right, got it.
But you are negative.
I have been testing negative.
Negative.
Staying positive.
We all tested negative this morning.
Staying
all right.
positive.
So, where were we? Oh, the Chiefs.
Not overthinking the Chiefs.
The Chiefs. If the Chiefs win this game, Patrick Mahomes will have 2 Super Bowls before having his 10th loss in the NFL.
God damn it.
How stupid is that?
That's dumb.
That is
which is why
stupid.
I can't bet against them. When they're at their peak, they're better than the Bucs at their peak.
Yes.
It's a peak off.
And, okay, so here's my strategy. We're going to talk about props in a second. Here's my strategy. I think I'm gonna bet the over, but this is definitely a game. Most Super Bowls are like this, where the first quarter is a little bit slow. This is a hammer the live over game. It also is. I have the Chiefs, but if the Bucs go up or the Chiefs go up early, I think it's going to be somewhat of a close game at the end. Like, I don't really see a blowout, so it's also hammer the live underdog game.
Okay, so you're calling your shot right now, which is the first 5-10 minutes of the game, low scoring, and then you're going to wait to bet the over.
Correct. Well, no, I'm going to bet it anyway.
Uh-huh.
But I'm saying there might be an opportunity with how Super Bowls usually go. Billy, can you stop breathing so heavy?
Breathe away from the mic, Billy.
Yeah. It really is right here. I don't know what. And Billy also we're doing a podcast and Billy's just hanging out on his phone. You didn't even know we started.
I knew we were starting.
BK, you have to understand, Billy's getting a lot of traction on social media right now. He's got the scrolling.
Sorry, I'm going buyrnr.com. Buyrnr.com.
Nice. Buyrnr.com. I do think it will start a little bit slow and then we hammer the live over again.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm breaking out again? I don't think I've done this at all this year. I'm taking the over for field goals. Over 3.5 field goals.
Oh, you want a field goal prop? Let's do some props.
Yep.
Let's talk some props. Okay, so these are all in the Barstool Sportsbook. If you're in Pennsylvania or Michigan, all the other states will be there soon. Don't you worry. Illinois, I'm looking at you. But if you're in Pennsylvania or Michigan, make sure you bet these. Let me start with this. I have a very special, not doing a can't-lose parlay because it is a Super Bowl. I don't want to ruin the Super Bowl. Super Bowl's not about the can't-lose parlay. It's about the Super Bowl. So this is simply the props that Big Cat is playing parlayed that will attempt to not lose.
Okay. Wait, how's that? T, P, T, B, C, I, P,
yes.
E, A, in L.
And this is going to be, I don't have the final odds on it. It's going to be somewhere like plus 600-ish. Travis Kelce, touchdown. That's happening, right? We all agree? I'm hammering every Travis Kelce.
That one can't lose.
Tom Brady over a half of an interception. So you just got to throw one.
Okay.
I think he's going to throw. I think Tom Brady's going to play well, but I also think he's going to take his shots. And, like, I don't think even one interception you'd be like, oh, he had a bad game. He's just going to throw an interception.
Honey Badger's going to get one.
Yeah. Second half, highest scoring, which goes to what I was saying about a slow start. And then this is my favorite prop in the Barstool Sportsbook app. This is much like betting corner kicks in soccer, in case or runs, hits, and errors, in case there aren't points. Over 799.5 net offensive yards.
Okay, so you're just hoping for yards.
Yards
is super easy to root for
yards.
because it's then like if there's a 10-yard completion, boom, yards.
Yards.
Yeah.
Here's a couple other ones that I have, and then we'll go do yours. Vita Vea touchdown prop will be live. I'm going to bet that. I think that might be the trick play. Field goal or extra point to hit an upright.
Harrison Butker's done it.
I tried to get the double doink in there.
You're trying to just reclaim. You're trying to make it so that every time a field goal hits an upright, you get a rush of ecstasy instead of one of agony.
Well, it's plus 375, and when everyone just starts tweeting me doink, I'll be like, "Fuck you! I just cashed plus
exactly.
375."
That's what you're doing.
So that one is I'm betting that. Tyreek Hill longest play from scrimmage will be live. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to take it because that is another one where it's like a rush of excitement.
And it's never over.
And it can be a run or a pass. This one's going to be live. Either quarterback to throw 5 or more touchdowns. That's going to be fun. So you're just,
okay, wow.
Right? That's going to be good odds. Opening kickoff touchback.
Does Chad Henne count?
Well, I do actually have this. I'm going to bet over. These are your bets, PFT. These are the ones that you should love. Over 2.5 total players to complete a pass.
Yep.
Plus 215. Okay? And here's, I'm not going to say the word can't lose. If you have a gambling problem, 1-800-GAMBLER. I'm not going to say the word can't lose. But these are correlated because I like this as well. This is the PFT special. It is, where the fuck is it? I fucking wrote it down. Oh, any quarterback to throw a forward pass after a lateral.
Okay.
Plus 225 is yes.
Wait, a quarterback to throw a forward pass after lateral.
It's flea flicker.
Right. It could
Your
be
play.
It could be a flea flicker.
Right.
It could be some sort of reverse with a toss back to Tom Brady.
You
know what I really want to see?
Plus 225 PFT.
I want to take the over on Tom Brady half a reception. I think that so Bruce Arians is a guy who surprisingly has a very long memory when it comes to some things. And you know that Tom Brady has been like, I really wish I could have had that play back where it's like I can fucking throw the ball and catch the ball at the same time. The drop that he had when he got cucked later on in that game by Nick Foles, that one's been haunting him. I think they're going to throw past Tom Brady. I also am taking the playoff Lenny bet.
Yep.
Playoff Lenny to score a touchdown.
Yep, our guy. He's family now.
He is family. I can't not bet him after he's come on the show like that. And then there's another really interesting one. I'm looking it up right now. It is the jersey number of the first touchdown scorer.
Yes.
Over 25.5, under 25.5. I want to. You know what? I want to give this bet to Jake.
Yeah, Jake, find that for us.
Jake, no, I just want you tell me. I'll put a $250 bet in for you. It's yours if you win it, but are you going to take over or under 25.5?
Under.
Okay.
Under. So Tyreek Hill, that's a good one.
There we go.
Mahomes, Brady.
First
Kelsey,
touchdown
though,
scorer. Yeah.
87. We also have Jake. In honor of Jake, we have the Scorigami bet up. So you can bet, will there be a Scorigami, which is electric.
That's great. My favorite bet, I think, is the outcome of the coin toss.
Yes. Well,
so
tails never fails.
We've got it boosted where it's plus 100 on tails and plus 100 on heads.
Yes.
So
Tails never
I
fails.
guess you win if you bet both of them. I don't know how math works.
No, you don't lose anything.
But I want to figure out who I'm betting on because I usually go with tails never fails.
Tails never fails.
I know it
PFT.
rhymes. It rhymes.
All right, go ahead, flip it.
So
I guarantee you,
I've got a coin.
Yeah, flip it.
If it's heads, to beat the coin, I have to think like a coin. If it's heads, then I'm going to bet tails. If it's tails,
No.
Tails means I'm betting
if
heads.
this flip is tails, you have to
No,
bet tails.
I'm letting the coin tell me.
Tails never fails.
If it's heads, I'm betting tails.
Okay.
Tails, I'm betting heads.
It's going to be tails because tails never fails.
It's tails. I'm betting tails.
There you go. Tails never fails. Listen, if you want to bet heads, yeah, you could say it's a 50-50 proposition. But when it's tails, and I tweet tails never fails, and everyone retweets it, you're going to feel like a big, fat dummy. I'm
Here's
talking
the thing.
to you.
Tails never fails rhymes. It fucking
Derek.
rhymes. It's a sign.
Yeah.
How could you... If you bet heads, yeah, you might win occasionally, but you feel like a real shithead. It's not as fun to be like, oh, heads, great, puts me to bed.
Yeah,
There's
get
no
ahead.
good rhyme.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks.
You
Rather
hate
be
fun.
dead than heads. No, that's,
No, that's
for tails.
also for
Yeah,
tails.
Yeah,
better,
so there we go.
better dead than head.
Yeah.
I rode head. That's kind of fun to say.
Two other quick props that I love. Just fun ones. Any ruling on the field overturned by a coach's challenge.
Yeah,
I'm
I like
going to
that.
take yes plus 115 just because you're just hoping the refs fuck up.
Yep.
And then a punt to be downed inside the 5-yard line. Yes is plus 330. Ooh. That's fun.
The Chiefs punter doesn't get a lot of practice, though.
I don't really care.
Britton
Like
Colquitt?
that's one of those
Right?
ones that you just forget you even have until the fourth quarter. You're like, oh fuck, I forgot I had this.
I'm also going to take the over on Scotty Miller Scotty Miller just yards.
Yeah.
He'll get one for like 45 yards.
I would imagine Tom Brady is sliding Scotty Miller like a tape of Julian Edelman from the Super Bowls that he was in, being like, this is what I want you to be.
Yeah, I'm so fucking excited. It's going to be such a great game.
So excited for this game.
Got a hot tip on Gatorade.
Red.
I'm hearing orange.
Oh.
My sources have told me orange.
Red was not a hot tip. Red was just the tip that everyone is talking about, so it's actually the anti-hot tip.
So red is overvalued right
Correct.
now. Okay.
There's Hank Cobb.
I'm hammering orange. Hank, are you? Just start pencil packing cigarettes so you have a filter
Okay.
on there.
You okay?
The bong
Hank,
life isn't for everybody.
Let me hear from you real quick about this game. You're going biggest bet of your life on the Bucks responsibly?
Yep, I packed the vest. That's all you need to know.
Wow.
Really?
Yep.
The vest is in the building.
Yep.
Manifest destiny.
Yep, man vest.
Better invest. In a
Fuck.
vest.
Oh, it's
What?
a good investment.
What was that?
It's a good investment,
There we go.
Better
Billy.
invest.
Billy.
Crushing it.
Nice.
Billy, let's talk about you real quick.
Yeah, let's talk about the fight. Let's talk about the fight.
How are you feeling mentally?
I feel amazing. I feel absolutely dangerous. Absolutely lethal. Like,
Dangerous to yourself?
to others.
Everyone around you?
Not myself, others.
Should we be afraid of you right now?
Yes.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
okay.
No, it's amazing. This event.
When was the last time you came?
8 days ago.
What if you had a wet dream?
It would be. It wouldn't derail the progress.
But
we
like
made.
that's your body kind of betraying you. I would be very nervous if I were you. That you put in all this time and you might just
honestly
stick up your bed tonight.
the past 8 days. Just thinking about Jose Canseco negates
Has been
any.
its own wet dream?
Yeah, it's like thinking about baseball.
So it's been 8 days since you've nutted.
Yes.
You got a calendar. I wanted to participate with you. In solidarity, I did No Nut Groundhog Day.
Okay.
So February 2nd,
Then it happens again.
for support, I did not come.
Let's talk about the
Yeah.
fight at the end of the show with our Fyre Fest.
Perfect.
Okay? Because I'm very excited for this.
Dude.
By rnr.com.
Billy's dangerous.
Billy's dangerous. Any other thoughts for the Super Bowl before we go to our interviews with Kurt Warner? We talked Super Bowl with him, Super Bowl prep, playing in the Super Bowl, awesome interview, and then we have Jose Canseco. Any other thoughts? Anyone else? I'm betting the Chiefs.
well-
I almost said I was betting the Bucks there.
We also
this
have-
one has tortured me.
We got to talk about the national anthem too. I'm betting the over on that.
Yeah,
if you bet the under, then that's very anti-patriotic.
Well,
you
it's
might
a
as well,
duet.
You're a terrorist if you bet the under in the national anthem. Why would you not want it to last longer?
The only thing is they do get nerves, so they go faster. But we've had a streak of unders, and it's a duet this year.
I don't think.
No,
they get
I'm
nerves.
with you.
I don't think
I'm
they
with
get
you.
nerves though because there's usually like a backing track that's pre-recorded, and the tempo of that is set. Unless the guy that's pushing play also has nerves.
Yeah.
which is a possibility.
That is true.
Big stage.
The only other thing I had was I don't know why ESPN did this, but I guess essentially they had CGI for Al Davis and Pete Rozelle for the 30 for 30 it was tonight. So they had a CGI Al Davis.
like hologram Tupac.
talking.
That's pretty cool. I like
It's
that.
very bizarre.
You know what they're doing? They're testing that out because they have at least 3 shows on the air right now that don't feature Mike Greenberg, and so they're like, we need to get hologram technology so that we can put them on every channel at every hour.
Yes. All right, let's get to our interview. We got Kurt Warner. Awesome to talk to Kurt. Before we do that, a quick word from our friends at 3Chi. If you're trying to relax this weekend, 3Chi is the way to do it. 3Chi is the industry leader in Delta H THC products. All products are formulated by a biochemist and made in the U.S. with USA-grown hemp. 3Chi's Delta 8 is a federally legal version of THC and is a more functional alternative to marijuana. It gives an amazing buzz and a great body feel, but with a clearer head and less anxiety and paranoia. It's available online at 3chi.com. That's the number 3chi.com, and at retailers around the country. Must be 21 to purchase. And remember, this is not CBD. It is a psychoactive, and it will give you a buzz. So please use responsibly. Again, go to 3chi.com, the number 3chi.com, to shop for Delta 8 vapes, gummies, tinctures, and oils that can be used to make homemade edibles. Use code PARDON at checkout to receive 5% off your order. Code PARDON at checkout, 5% off your order. 3chi.com. Go check it out right now. Thank you to 3Chi. Okay, here he is, Hall of Famer Kurt Warner. Okay, we now welcome on a very special guest, Pro Football Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champion. It is Kurt Warner. He's on the NFL Network. He's an analyst on the NFL Network. You can see him game day morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. He's also launching Quarterback Confidential, a video-based membership-only website that will delve into the various aspects of learning, viewing, and coaching the game of football and feature video tutorials. Now, Kurt, I'm reading this. Is this for guys like us too, or do we have to be quarterbacks? Can we go on this site and become better, more knowledgeable football guys?
Oh, without a doubt. Now, everything I do kind of comes from a quarterback perspective, because to me, that's how I see the game. And I think every part of the game ties into the quarterback. So a lot of the stuff will come from a quarterback perspective. But yes, this is going to be for fans, for coaches, for players. There'll be basically 5 components. So it'll be building your football IQ. And so anybody that wants to learn the game from that perspective. When I go out on the field, it will be more from a quarterback perspective. I'll go inside a playbook to show people what makes a good play and how do you piece that together. I don't know if you guys follow me on social media, but I've been doing some of these things that I call study ball, which is kind of going into the film room and breaking down NFL film and play concepts and players. So that'll be a part of it. And then I'll have a component where I kind of share my journey a little bit and kind of the mental, the mindset that goes in to being great at anything. And so it'll have all kinds of components, no matter where you're at in this, the pendulum of, fan, a diehard fan, an average fan, or a guy that's just starting to play the position or learn the game or coach the game, to somebody that's playing at the highest level. I think it'll have something for everybody.
That's awesome. So everyone go check it out at QB Confidential on Twitter and Instagram. So Kurt, we'll talk about everything, but I want to start with Super Bowl week. We've been discussing how there's a report that Tom Brady is locked himself in his home, no family. He's got 12 days of film study. He's going to find things that you've never thought you could find in the film study. How is there a diminishing return point of film study, especially Super Bowl week? You went to 3 Super Bowls, you won 1. What's the prep like? And is there a point where it's like, hey, I know what I know, I got to walk away from this?
It's a great question. And I would just say you really have to know who you are as a player. And so, from one standpoint, like Peyton Manning was the best I've ever seen at playing the game before the ball was ever snapped. Like understanding all these nuances of what the other team did. And, they're giving away something. So I'm going to check to the right play at the right time, and I'm going to tear you apart because I'm really good before the snap. Me personally, I was much better after the snap. Like, I want to see what you do, and then I'm great at reacting and going to the right guy and doing the right thing after I see what you're doing. So I'm going to go back to my first year in the NFL. And so you come into the NFL and you're like, okay, how do I prepare? Like, I don't know. I just got here. I don't know really what I'm supposed to do to get ready for a game. And so you have to learn what works for you. And so early on, I would watch a lot of film. Like, well, everybody talks about watching a lot of film, so I'm going to watch a lot of film. And I would watch the other team, right? I would watch players and what they do and what that team did. And I'm trying to get a little tell from this guy or that guy or the scheme that they run. And I remember watching, the film of the New Orleans Saints. We were going to play them, and I watched a specific corner, and a team ran a slant against them, and that corner jumped the slant and intercepted it. So I'm like, oh, okay, got it. I saw it on film, put it in the back of my mind. So we go into the game. We call a slant. That corner's over there in the same position. So I drop back, and I go, you're not going to get me. And I hesitate. Doesn't jump the slant. My slant's open. I miss the slant because I'm late throwing the slant. And I remember thinking to myself, okay, never again. Never again am I going to watch so much film that now I start thinking they're going to do something that they may not do. And that to me becomes, as you talk about that, kind of the law of diminishing returns where, oh my gosh, I've watched it so much that now it almost paralyzes me to think, oh, they're showing me this. They're going to definitely do what they did on film, and now I do something else. Now, there are some teams that will show you something. You'll get a tell on film, and they always do that. There are other teams, kind of like I just talked about, where you just don't know. They might show you one thing, and it looks exactly like what you saw on film. Now, all of a sudden, they're doing something different, and you're caught off guard because you're so focused on what you saw on film. So that becomes, to me, the fine balance of I want to watch enough where I really know what's going on and what I'm seeing, but I don't want to watch so much that I start to have preconceived ideas of what I'm seeing. And again, that was for a guy like me that played the game very much after the snap. I think Tom Brady is more like me than Peyton Manning, where he's not always trying to check into the right play. He's trying to see what you do and then react positively to it. So, yeah, it's going to be fascinating to watch because the Chiefs do a lot of things defensively. They gave him lots of problems in the first game, especially early with all these different looks. So maybe he is able to pick something up or a couple things up that help him react better early in the game. But that, to me, was my experience, that I always had to be careful of not doing too much because then it would change the way that I perceived a situation, and I really wanted to just trust my eyes when I played the game.
Yeah. Interesting. So we talk a lot about the offenses, obviously, because we have Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, two of the best quarterbacks or most talented that we've ever seen play. But I'm starting to hear more talk about the defenses, but it's always in the vein of the Bucs defense is underrated or the Chiefs defense is underrated. So I guess now the question is, like, which defense is most underrated? Like, which defense do you think has the edge in this matchup?
I'm going to say the Chiefs defense. And it's kind of twofold because you have to look at the defense in and of themselves, but you also have to look at the offense that they're playing against. And so the hardest thing about this Chiefs offense is how fast they are. Like, you can be really good, but very few defenses are going to be as fast as this Chiefs offense. We got fast linebackers. We got good secondary guys that we like. They're not as fast as the Chiefs are. And so that, to me, is where you get a distinct advantage in this game because with the Chiefs, they do so many great things by throwing the ball quick. So you have to come up and get in their face because otherwise they'll just pick you apart and get the ball out of their hands. But we saw in the first game, you come up and press Tyreek Hill, and he can go for 200 yards in a quarter against you. And so I like the Chiefs because they are more multiple. They'll give you more looks and more blitz looks. They're more flexible with their safeties and guys like Tyrann Mathieu. But I also believe when you look at the Bucs wide receivers, they're not as explosive as the Chiefs receivers. And so I think the Chiefs defensive backs match up better from an athletic standpoint against these Bucs receivers. They can get up and challenge them more because they don't feel like Tyreek Hill is going to, catch for 200 yards against them. Mike Evans isn't going to necessarily run by you over and over again. Antonio Brown is not going to do that. Even though they can make big plays, it's different. So I give, the slight advantage to the Chiefs because of complexity and because of who they're facing and how they match up.
Interesting.
So we like to, we're pretty smart football guys. We often talk about the most important player on a team might not be the best player on the team. So my question for you is, on the greatest show on turf offense, that Rams offense, who was the most important player? Who's the guy who, if he went out, everything would fall apart very quickly? and maybe was the guy that the straw that stirred the drink, so to speak.
Well, I mean, if you're picking, like we were very talented, so we were able to kind of overcome most guys because we had enough talent. But if there was one guy that changed the complexion of everything that we did, it was Marshall Faulk.
Okay.
Because especially at that time, he was such a distinct mismatch. And I kind of feel in today's game, it's more of a tight end. But even if you have a good receiving back, those positions are the biggest matchup problems for another team. And back in that day, we did so many things with Marshall, and he was so versatile. He could run routes like a wide receiver. He could beat corners if you put a corner on him. He was just a mismatch problem, and he was so smart that we moved him all over the place. So as talented as we were, we could win games without him, but without a doubt, he was the best player on our team. So he was the best player, but he was also the most important. So for us, it worked out really well that he was both of those things. But he is what stirred the drink back with the greatest show on turf.
Okay, not to nitpick you because you obviously know football, but that's the incorrect answer. The most important player was Orlando Pace. The best player was Marshall Faulk. That's how you sound smart.
Well, and I almost said that. But because Marshall was so good.
He was.
I won't say that we didn't need Orlando because Orlando was – it was he's a godsend for a quarterback because he locked down everybody over there. But we would get the ball out so quickly because we could do so much offensively that's why I said Marshall. But you're exactly right.
You're right. Marshall Faulk it's weird because he, when people name the best running backs of all time, it's usually Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, and Marshall Faulk. Like he might not have the numbers of them, but if you watched him in his prime, he was every good as those guys.
And he was more versatile than those guys. And that to me is what makes him so great. Like he was a 3-down back, right? If you were in 4th and 1 and you were going to run between the tackles, you didn't take him off the field, right? If you were in a 3rd down situation, you wanted to throw the football, you weren't taking him off the field. If you needed somebody to block a linebacker, you weren't taking him off the field. You never took this guy off the field because he was the best player at his position in every facet. Like, you might see guys like we see different guys in the league now, and Alvin Kamara, a great player, but there's certain things they take him off the field for and put in somebody else because the other guy's better at those situations. There was no guy that was better than Marshall Faulk at every situation on the football field, and that's why I say, he belongs in that category with the greatest, even though he may not have had the rushing yards that some of those guys did. He was just such a complete football player that it's what made him, so special.
So in terms of the skill positions out there, would you say that the Chiefs are the closest to the greatest show on turf that we have right now in the NFL?
Yeah, I would. And probably the closest thing that we've seen since the greatest show on turf. And the reason I say that is just because the ability to attack down the field, the ability to stretch the field, that is what we did so well, that we scared every defense because we had multiple guys that could score a touchdown on every single play. And that is how the Chiefs play, and on top of it, it's how they play, right? They go for the jugular on every play. There is something designed in every pass play that they have to score a touchdown. Doesn't always work out that way, but they're looking to score a touchdown on every play, and they push that envelope, and they scare defenses. They make defenses play on their heels, and that's exactly how we played. And so, yeah, I don't think there's any question. Just the way that they play and the nature of how they're built, very, very similar to what we did back in back in the day in St. Louis.
So, like Big Cat alluded to, we are very smart football guys. We actually try to be meatheads more than we really are sometimes, but it's something that we aspire to. Our biggest criticism of the Chiefs is that they get too cute sometimes. Do you think they get too cute?
Yeah, I always think that that's kind of a catch-22 because, anytime they get cute and it doesn't work, our natural response is, oh, you got too cute. But if you watch them specifically down inside the red zone and inside the 10-yard line, they are so great at doing special, unique, different things. As you're saying, they get really cute down there. Mm-hmm. But that cuteness is so tough to stop because you have no idea what's going to happen down there. So I ultimately think the too cute works in their benefit way more than it's a negative. But yes, there are definitely times, I remember a time earlier in the year, I think it was on a 4th down, where they did the little spin in the backfield and then they handed it off and they tried to throw it back to Mahomes. And you're like, come on, it was 4th and 1. Really?
Yeah.
Just hand the ball off. And so, yeah, there's times they get too cute, but I think it's in that the beauty of, hey, you never know what they're going to do in any given situation that keeps teams on their heels. And they're usually successful with those things. The first time they pull it out, everybody's like, oh my God, what are they doing? Boom, they hit you with something. And then maybe if they pull it out a second or third time, we say, oh, well, you went to the well too many times. But I do think that creativity is a bigger benefit than it is a negative.
Right.
So in your 3 Super Bowls, how many trick plays or something different, like how many wrinkles should we expect on Sunday? Would Dick Vermeil throw in something special like, hey, this is what we're going to hit him with? How did that work?
That's a good question. I'm trying to think back now. I know when I was with Arizona, we had a bunch of trick plays leading up to the Super Bowl. We ran a flea flicker. We had a fake toss, and they threw it back to me, and it worked for touchdowns. I don't remember doing anything in the Super Bowl. And I don't remember anything really in any of my Super Bowls that you would say were trick plays, even though both teams I was on would run a lot of trick plays in the course of, kind of normal play. But we didn't pull out a whole lot, I think back to Super Bowl 40 when the Steelers ran the reverse pass with, Hines Ward. And that's a great question. And I expect the Chiefs to do stuff. And I wouldn't be surprised if Tampa pulled out 1 or 2 trick plays, a flea flicker or something. But yeah, I don't think I ever remember running any trick plays in our Super Bowls, which seems odd now that you bring it up because my teams used to do that. Mike Marsh used to deal up all kinds of those things, but I don't recall doing any of them in the Super Bowl.
That's interesting because I always maybe it's like the Bill Cowher Super Bowl.
They used to build it up and be like, there's going to be a gadget play.
Right after they get past the 50-yard line, it always felt like an offensive coach would be like, all right, here's my break in case of getting to a Super Bowl trick play. That like the one that they always hold back, that the Eagles in their Super Bowl against the Patriots, something that they'll write stories about forever. So that's interesting that you guys didn't have one. You guys were probably just good enough that you didn't have to have
I would be such a bad head coach.
We probably had them. I was going to say we probably had them, but like you said, maybe it just didn't play out where they got that one scenario to call it. But yeah, you're right. It would have been cool to have one of those fun plays that, everybody remembers you for instead of a 101-yard interception return. But hey, who's,
I would have been.
What are you going to do?
I would have been so bad as a head coach because if I had a play that I knew was going to be like my break glass in case of Super Bowl play, I would use it like week 2. Like it'd be like 3rd and 6. I'd be like, oh crap, we really have to get this, and then I just waste all my stuff then. So playing for Dick Vermeil, have to ask, what is the smallest thing that you've ever seen him cry over?
Good question.
That is a good question. He was crying about everything, but I always tell the story when I really kind of figured out who Dick Vermeil was and that this might be an every week occurrence was we were in training camp one year and he brought us up into the group huddle after a practice and he started talking about our 4th string tight end that he had to cut and and I'm sitting there going and he's the tears start coming as he's talking about this guy in the middle of the group huddle. And it's like, that was a guy that hardly anybody knew, and he wasn't here very long, and everybody knew he wasn't going to make the team. Yet, just the fact that he had to cut anybody, even knowing that was part of his job, you started to get the sense that, I get who this guy is that he's more than just a football coach. He's an individual that truly cares about all those little things. And so that was kind of my first glimpse at, this is what I need to expect. And nothing surprised you after that. Nothing surprised you that, he would cry when you told him a story about your kids. You know, he would cry in situations where he had to release guys. Obviously, when he was happy, you know, when Trent got hurt, you know, that's the classic. He's up on the podium crying, you know, and so it's just what endears everybody to him is that you realize that his biggest concern is you know, not winning a Super Bowl and not winning games, but you and your well-being and what's best for you and your family. And so just a phenomenal human being. But yes, we saw a lot of tears shed, you know, and there were times in the back of the room that we just kind of look at each other like, okay, where did this come from? And why is he crying right now? But it's what makes him so special. And to this day, I mean, he just unbelievable. One of the most unbelievable human beings that I've ever met.
Here's something that maybe will make me cry. Is this a true story that you were ready to try out for the Bears in 1997, but got bit by a spider on your elbow and couldn't do it?
True story. True story.
That's unreal.
So,
that's unreal.
Well, but that's not the whole of it. So,
okay, tell the story.
So
yeah,
I will. I'll tell you the story. So I'm playing arena football, and obviously I'm waiting for my chance. Right? You know, I just want one NFL team to call me and give me an opportunity. So the Bears called me and said, "Hey, we want to bring you in for a workout." And I am like, anytime, any place, I am in, I'm coming. So we set up a time for the workout. And as soon as I get off the phone, I go running into my wife and I'm like, honey, the Bears, they're bringing me in for a workout this Friday. I mean, I'm flying, I'm going right now. And my wife just kind of gave me this look. And I'm like, what's the problem here? Why are you not excited for me? We've been working for this forever. And she goes, dude, we're getting married on Saturday. Blew off my whole wedding. Didn't even think about it because I just wanted to work out for the Bears. So I had to call the Bears back and say, okay, sorry, I know it sounds stupid, but forgot all about my wedding. I can't work out this Friday, but any other time. So we worked out for the next week that I would go into Chicago and do it. So I went back and told my wife, I'm like, all good, have our wedding. I'm going next week. Again, she gives me the look. And I'm like, now what? We're going on our honeymoon next week. Yes, we are going on our honeymoon next week. I had to call the Bears back a second time and tell them, okay, sorry, screwed up. But any other time, I promise you, I am in to work out. So went on our honeymoon. On the honeymoon is when they called to set up the workout. So I was going to come back on like a Sunday night or a Monday and going to work out for them on Tuesday or Wednesday of that week. The night before we left, we were in Jamaica. The night before we left our honeymoon, I woke up the next morning and my throwing elbow was swollen about the size of a grapefruit. And, you know, to this day, we still don't know what it was that bit me. They said maybe a centipede or a spider. They really don't know. But it swelled up the size of a grapefruit. You know, I had fever, all this stuff. So, of course, I had to call the Bears back and go, okay, you're not going to believe this. Yes, the first time it was my wedding. The second time it was my honeymoon. And now I got bit on my throwing elbow by something in Jamaica. And you can only imagine what was going on the other end of the line going, who is this dude?
Yeah.
Like, we're trying to give him a chance to make it in the NFL, and this is what he comes up with 3 times. And so basically, you know, after that, they hung up and they never called back, and I never got the workout. And then about 2 weeks later is when I got the call from the Rams and flew in and did the workout, and they ended up signing me. So I don't blame Chicago because – I mean, you can't make that stuff up. Like it sounds like just a horrible, you know, sequence of events that some dude is just trying to get out of the workout for some reason. But that is how it played out, and ultimately led to me being a part of the greatest show on turf and winning a Super Bowl in St. Louis.
I can understand saying like I'm getting married this weekend. I would have delayed the honeymoon because then if you make the Bears, you've got more money to spend on maybe you get the presidential suite when you go to Jamaica on the honeymoon. So you push that one.
You know, I had told my wife had waited 5 years. We had dated 5 years before I proposed to her. So I don't think she was postponing it for anything at that point. Even more money, even for a better honeymoon. She is like, we are doing this thing now. But you're right. Maybe I should have tried. Well, I don't know if you're right because
it worked out okay for you.
It worked out in my favor, right?
Yeah, no. If you had been on the Bears, you would have probably gotten bit by even bigger spider, and it would have ended your entire career. So,
who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. So wait, I want to back up real quick. How did you forget that you were getting married next weekend? That seems like a pretty important. Like you might have that on your refrigerator.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it seems stupid. Like, how could I forget that? But when you've been, working for, basically that time, basically 3 years playing arena football, working in a grocery store, trying to get another opportunity. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, the general manager for the Bears calls you, or you get a call from your agent saying, hey, an NFL team wants to work you out. Everything else just kind of went out the window. And it was kind of just like, okay, I will do whatever they need me to do because I've been waiting for this opportunity for so long. But yeah, you're thinking exactly what my wife was thinking. Like, how is this possible? Like, you're more worried about a stupid workout than getting married to me. How do you forget that? But I don't know. I can't answer that question for you. It was just one of those blackout moments where only thing I could see was Chicago Bears.
Yeah. You mentioned the grocery store, and that's a story that gets talked about a lot with you. I've always wondered if that's like an overblown story, how long you're working there, or like how much you saw that as maybe being your career, how much time you spent on the job just thinking like one day I will be in the NFL. I know I can do it. So what was that period in your life like?
You're right. I mean, it wasn't like I had taken a career in the supermarket business. It was like, most of us, I'm sure you guys have had your experiences where things aren't lining up exactly like you want them to.
Yeah.
And there's a period of time where you have to take a job to make ends meet. And, my goal was, so I was dating my wife at the time, and she has 2 kids from a previous marriage. So she was going to school all day. So I would watch the kids during the day, and then I wanted to make sure I got my workouts in to stay ready. So I needed to get a job at night. And so that's why I ended up working in a grocery store. And it was probably just 5 or 6 months while I was, I'd gotten released by the Green Bay Packers and was just really trying to find another place to play. I was trying to play in Europe. I was hoping another NFL team would call, and nobody called. And so it was just one of those things where, hey, I've got to do something. I got to bring some money in. I got to make ends meet. But it wasn't like it was a 3-year stint in a grocery store where I was moving up the ladder and becoming a manager and thought this was my career. I remember telling, the people I was working with when we would have break time, hey, one day you're going to see me playing in the NFL, and of course, these guys are just like, come on, dude. Like, what are you talking about? You're never going to do that. You're working in a grocery store. But no, my mind was still set on playing football and just kind of looking for an opportunity. So it is overblown a little bit, but man, it makes a great story, huh?
Yeah. Did you wear the gloves while you were working there?
No, those came much later.
So speaking of that story and how the NFL kind of was with quarterbacks, where guys maybe got a longer leash or they got extra chances, and you're obviously doing your stuff now, Quarterback Confidential. What is it with the league today that it feels like there are both an abundance of quarterbacks out there? It feels like we have a ton of good quarterbacks, but also it feels like guys don't have 3 years to prove it. They have a year and maybe a little bit more. Like, they have 20 games. Why is the NFL switched so much? And like, do you think that's good or bad for quarterbacks coming in?
First and foremost, the game and the rules have changed to the point where you can have more quarterbacks and, kind of, I don't know the right term, that play the position better or have better stats than ever. But I still don't believe that the league is full of great quarterback play. And so you have to be able to delineate the two. Is that, I remember, I think it was, at some point this past year where midway through the season, there was 18 or 19 quarterbacks that were completing the ball at a rate higher than I did the years that I led the league in completion percentage. And so the game is played so differently, throwing at the line of scrimmage and, receivers catching 10 balls a game and all these wide receiver screens. And so numbers get inflated, and it looks like teams are playing better or quarterbacks are playing better because of the rules. But when you really break down the quarterback play, it's not necessarily as good as we've seen at times in the past.
Yeah.
And to the second part of your question is that, I think you're 100% right, whether it's coaches or players, that for whatever reason, the league has just become such a win now. What have you done for me this year? And so many decisions are made based on, one bad year or, a session, a part of the season where you don't play up to what a team's seen you play at before. And I think it's really hard. I mean, I think it's why there's lack of stability with so many of our organizations that can't really compete, is because they never have the patience to bring along a quarterback or allow a coach to develop his own system and bring in the right players that fit what he wants to do. And so it seems like we've got every year, 7 or 8 teams that you think, oh, they might win a championship. And then you have 20 some teams that you go, oh, we're not even considering them. Like, they're never going to be there because there's so much instability at those two positions. And I think it's unfortunate that, teams are giving up on guys and coaches way too quickly and deciding, oh, they're not going to be any good, instead of letting them kind of build what they want to build.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to let you go here in a second. Before you go, we need to get your Stone Cold Lock, your prediction for the Super Bowl.
Yes.
So we're going to run this and make you sound really dumb. We'll probably repeat it on Monday when you're totally incorrect about what you picked. But what is your guaranteed pick for the Super Bowl?
So just winning pick? Is that all you need?
Yeah, who do you think's going to win?
Give me a score.
Okay. Oh, I am going with the Chiefs in this one. I know it's hard to go against Tom Brady and all the stuff that he's done. I just think the Chiefs are a better team, and I think they're more explosive. So I am going with the Chiefs, and I will say that it will be a double-digit win for the Chiefs.
Wow.
Hypothetically, how many total points do you think will be scored?
How many total points? I will put the Chiefs as mid-30s.
Okay.
And the Bucks probably kind of mid-20s. It may push high 30s to high 20s.
Okay.
With that double digits. But I think there'll be a number of points scored in this game. I would put it up there in the 60.
Okay. I like that.
All right,
whatever.
good.
60-some, 65
yes.
point range. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, Kurt, thank you so much. This has been fun. You got to come back. We have a billion more questions.
Yeah.
So
I love it. I love just talking ball and going in the weeds a little bit. So you let me know when. I'd love to come back.
Awesome. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. Take care.
See you, man. Kurt Warner was brought to you by our great friends over at Liquid IV. If you're looking to get hydrated, I know Billy is for his big fight, I would highly recommend
been using Liquid IV the whole time.
And it works,
the whole
right?
Train, yeah,
it's
honestly,
delicious.
No cramping. It's amazing.
It's delicious. It's very very simple to use. You just take one stick of Liquid IV, you mix it in with your water, right?
Yeah.
Like one bottle of water, you swish it around for a little bit, and you get 2 to 3 times the amount of hydration as you do with plain water. Liquid IV has incredible hydration flavors: watermelon, lemon lime, passion fruit. They recently launched strawberry. Which is your favorite, Billy?
I like the guava.
Oh.
They have a guava one, which
Okay.
is pretty nice. Yeah.
I like watermelon. Watermelon's my personal favorite. Watermelon, I just feel like I'm getting more hydrated if I drink watermelon. Probably because it has the word water in it. But I love Liquid IV. Billy loves it. He uses it. Highly recommend it. It's also great if you want to go kind of off script with it and just use it for a hangover. It's really, really good. To me, that's when I need my most hydration. It's when I've had a few too many brew pops, and I like using Liquid IV to take the edge off. It's made with clean ingredients. It's non-GMO. It's vegan. Billy. It's vegan. It's good for you. It's free of gluten, free of dairy, free of soy. And what makes Liquid IV so effective? Well, it's got cellular transport technology. So it's got the optimal ratio of glucose, sodium, and potassium. So it delivers water and nutrients into the bloodstream at the perfect balance. One stick of Liquid IV and 16 ounces of water can give as much hydration as 2 to 3 bottles of plain water. Liquid IV, check them out. Grab your strawberry Liquid IV or any of their other great flavors. You can get them nationwide at Costco in bulk, or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use promo code TAKE at checkout. 25% off anything you order when you use promo code TAKE at liquidiv.com. Get better hydration today at liquidiv.com, promo code TAKE. And now, here's Jose Canseco.
Now for something completely different.
Okay, we now welcome on a guest. It is Jose Canseco. We are in Charlestown,
All I want
West.
to know is where's A-Rod at?
We'll get to that.
A-Rod,
Listen,
where are you?
Do you want me to finish introducing you?
Go ahead.
All right. So we are in Charlestown.
Where's A-Rod?
We are in Charlestown, West Virginia for Rough and Rowdy 13. It is tonight. 8 p.m. by rnr.com. Jose Canseco versus our intern, Billy Football. He's fighting our intern, Billy Football. Jose is fighting for the, what's the name of the belt?
The name of the belt is Jose Canseco is a rat snitch, and no one really likes him championship of the world belt.
That's just the name of the belt. We didn't have nothing to do with that.
It's actually a coincidence that you're in this fight.
Yeah.
We do this every single time.
This is always our Super Bowl fight. That's the belt that's always up for grabs. So, Jose, I guess let's start with how are you feeling? Do you think that you are going to beat Billy Football, our intern?
Do you think he has a chance?
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to beat you.
Really?
Yep.
Would you like to put a side bet on that?
What would you like to bet?
$500,000. I'll say it right now. That I knock him out quick.
Let me see your bank
Well,
account.
that was actually my second question is how bad do you need this money?
I don't.
Okay.
But if you would, I would say right now, if Big Cat would like to bet $500,000
I don't have
on
$500,000.
TV, what do you got, 50,000?
I'm not betting $50,000 on my
You see,
intern.
so talk is cheap.
I mean,
Well,
I
you're
don't
bet
think you have.
20,000.
You're
You
here.
don't have.
Do you have
for
I'll bet
$20,000?
$5,000.
Here we go. $5,000 that I beat him easily.
Okay, so you have to knock him out.
Easily.
Then. So you have to knock him out.
Whatever you want to say, I'm going to beat him easily. Well, if
you don't knock him out, then you don't get
If he
my
runs
$5,000.
around, I'm not going to be able to catch him, obviously.
Wait, but
You just said you would beat him easily.
Easily. Did I say I was going to knock him out? Do you speak English?
What does easily mean?
Do you speak English?
Si hablo inglés.
No,
muy
you don't
bien.
speak English or Spanish properly,
So you
obviously.
tell me what
and don't
knockout
try to
easily
get into a
means.
vocabulary conversation with me. You're not there yet.
You're a good vocabulary conversationalist?
Absolutely. Don't even get there. You don't know me. Nobody knows me.
Okay, so I
5,000, I'm
responsibly
gonna beat him
wager.
easy.
I responsibly wager. I don't wager beyond my means, Jose.
Good.
Please, I
5,000.
I would tell you, please do the same.
5,000, I'm going to beat him easily.
So you have to knock him out.
The problem-
if you,
no.
if you knock him out, I'll give you $5,000.
I didn't say that. Okay, you're going to give me 5,000, but here's the key. If he runs from me, I'm not going to chase him.
Can you explain
All right,
what
so
your
this
words
bet is
mean,
off
though?
because this bet makes no
I
sense.
think I'm willing to do this bet, but I need to understand what
Will
you
you bet
think
some money?
knockout easily
Yeah,
means.
we're
Will you bet some
responsible
money?
As soon as you
gamblers.
explain to me
Okay,
what
then do
knockout
it.
easily
All right.
means, then we can talk.
If
I'm
you have
gonna
a
beat him
problem, Jose,
easily.
call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Do you have a
I
problem?
don't gamble.
Okay, fine. All right,
You're
but
just,
if you have, you just
literally
said
just tried to bet us
I don't,
a
because
$500,000.
That's irresponsible,
Well,
dude.
Against you
15
guys.
seconds ago.
That's
Against you guys.
irresponsible.
Because you backed out of a fight.
Well, okay, so let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I said that I would fight for A-Rod's honor 2 years ago.
I
you
accepted right
decided
away.
in December.
No, that's not true. I
Yeah,
accepted
it
it right
is.
away. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. So
why
you
would I not,
tweeted
Why
me.
would I not fight you?
I don't know. I didn't
Do
have
you
any
think you
contact
can
with
fight
you.
me
The first
now?
contact I had in
You
December.
think you can fight me now?
No, I don't want to fight you. And you call me a pussy, and I'm fine
You
with that.
can't.
Yeah, that's fine.
As
I
a
don't
matter
want
of
to
fact,
fight.
you may have a better chance than Billy.
Maybe
Because
that's
at least
true,
you
but
might
I'm
be a
not
little
gonna fight.
heavier, at least.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
He's
strength.
only 215. I'm almost
Listen,
270.
Billy has wanted to fight in Rough and Rowdy for the last year.
Okay.
He
good.
is fighting a guy who's way bigger than him, who's been on steroids his entire life. I'm talking about you
You
now.
don't know what I've been on, what I've been doing.
What
I
have
read
you
your
been
book.
on?
You have no idea.
What have
I
you been
looked
on?
at the words
You,
in your book.
you can read?
Yeah, I looked at
Really?
the words in your
Did
book.
you read your book?
We'll talk about your
Wow,
book in
I
a second.
wrote my book.
Did you read
Yeah.
it?
I wrote my book.
I noticed there
Answer
were
the
like,
question. Did
I
you read
wrote
your book?
my book. That
Did you
answers
read
the whole
it?
question.
No, it isn't. You
You
didn't
don't
read it. You
understand.
wrote it.
you looked at
Exactly.
the 20 pages of
Think about
pictures
it.
that
You
are in the
didn't read
middle
it.
of the book.
Where are we going with this, guys?
I remember
All right,
that one.
let's-
So, wait, first of all, let's set some ground rules. How do we know that you're really you?
You know, you're very
and you're not your
disrespectful
brother?
for a young punk.
Oh, well, I am a young
He's
punk,
only
thank you.
28.
I
You are,
appreciate
yeah.
that.
You're very disrespectful for a young kid.
And you know what? I said to you,
And
I
you
said
backed
on
out of a
Twitter,
fight.
Jose,
As a
listen,
matter of fact,
Jose,
let's
listen,
do this.
let me
How about if I fight all
listen,
three of you tomorrow?
We're doing an interview right now. How that works?
I'm not laughing.
is
How about
I'm
if I
gonna-
fight all
I'm
three
going to
of
ask
you?
you a
know.
question,
At the
Jose,
same time.
Funny, though.
and then you're going
You
to
are
answer
funny.
the question.
At the same time, but we do MMA. How's that?
Okay, sure. Yeah,
You
let's
laugh
do
because
that.
you're scared.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You have a fight ready to go tomorrow night. You're gonna fight Billy Football.
This is disrespectful.
focus
You
in.
backed out.
You keep saying that, and I admit it.
You're asking about steroids. So where are you guys
Are you
getting
saying
at?
you didn't do steroids?
Oh, of course I did.
Yeah.
So can I actually ask a real question?
Do you
Can
think
we
I
be-
would look like a
can we be-
genetic freak if I didn't?
Can we be cool for a second?
I am being cool.
All right.
You guys are the ones that attacked
All
me.
right, so let's be cool for a second.
Okay.
How strong did you actually feel when you did steroids? Because I've always wanted to feel fucking strong.
You can't measure it.
Really?
No.
How many years did you do steroids for?
Long time.
Did you do
Obviously.
them after your career?
Of course.
Do you still do them?
Of course.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So
when
when we
It's called
said that you're a
testosterone
steroid
therapy.
user,
It's
and
called
you told us-
testosterone therapy.
I
don't
have
need
low
it.
T
I've got
myself.
There you
super
go.
high T.
Would you think that I
Recommended
should?
by doctors with a prescription. That's how you should be using it.
Okay.
I don't
So-
know if you have low T or not.
Would you recommend I should use steroids?
I think everyone should use it at our age, for sure.
at our age.
At
So
our
you
age.
and Big Cat,
Not
same
you.
age.
You're.
I'm a young
I mean,
guy.
obviously,
No,
I don't
you're
think.
right. Young,
I don't think steroids going to do anything for you.
Tight body. My balls are too big. Like if I did, actually, I should probably get on steroids just to shrink my balls to like an acceptable
Dude, please
size.
don't even go there.
Does it shrink your balls?
You're just a kid. You're just a kid.
What
You're
are
a
your thoughts
moron.
on Dogecoin?
Let's talk. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
The adults are talking. See how the conversation.
Well,
What are your
Jose,
thoughts on
no, I-
Dogecoin?
What's that?
Dogecoin?
What about Dogecoin?
Are you in on it?
No,
Why?
because I don't like any type of investments. I don't like
Yeah, I
the
know.
stock
That's
market.
true.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't like anything like that. No.
Okay. How do we know that you're actually you and you're not Ozzy?
Can adults have a
Can we see
conversation?
your tattoo?
What? All right. So
Did you
you're,
not see me take my shirt off?
No, I didn't.
Did you not see my tattoos?
I didn't look at that.
Then
no.
rewind it and check it out.
you're out on Dogecoin. Car washes?
Are we going to talk about the fight or car washes?
Well, I would like to
trying.
know. And I'm trying to figure
Let me
out
ask you
your
a question.
portfolio.
Where's A-Rod?
A-Rod's probably in Miami.
I mean, you vouch for the guy, you love the guy, you would fight me for the guy. Where is he?
Yeah, I
How come
took
he's
that
not
back.
fighting
I
his-
took that
how come
back
he's
for
not
the
fighting
record.
his own fights?
I took that back. I don't want to fight for A-Rod.
He's 6'3", 6'4". He's about 240, 250. He's 10 years younger than I am. Why isn't he fighting?
Where'd your beef start with A-Rod?
He knows what I'm talking about. A-Rod, you know what I'm talking about. You
Who do
piece
you
of
have the
shit.
biggest beefs with?
Not Billy. I actually like Billy, but it's sad that I'm going to have to take care of him.
What's
but
your strategy?
We were just saying actually a second ago that Billy and you, if you were left in a room together, you'd probably become best friends.
That's true.
I like Billy.
Yeah.
You guys just put him in a really bad position right now.
Well,
with me.
no, he wanted to fight.
Yeah, but the way you guys promoted this, the way you're Frank the Tank, whatever the
Yeah, what's your problem with
your
Frank?
pet bull? Well, he's getting real personal. Like this guy's getting personal.
Okay.
just
And
asked
I
about
tend to
your twin
respect
brother
people
that
till I
fought
lose
for you
respect for
one
them.
time.
Okay, so Frank the Tank, just so you know, is like a fan favorite. So
And
I don't know if you have any.
I'm not a fan favorite. So what?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, like, don't. Frank Tank off limits.
If you say
Jose's
so,
reaching
I
into-
agree.
Oh,
we'll
it's chapstick
keep him off.
time.
I don't know what you were reaching for there.
Jose, I tweeted at you earlier tonight, and I said that it smells like Monster energy drink, scented body spray, and tanning oil. So Jose must be close by. You said
You're
that
right
I
with the
should say
tanning
that
oil,
to your
though.
face.
Hey, one out of three ain't bad. It's baby oil,
I'm
not
saying
tanning
it to
oil.
your
That's
face.
the whole thing.
I was wrong though. I was wrong. I think you smell more like if like the Irish Spring factory blew up. That's the vibe that I'm getting right here.
I never use
Or
Irish
like
Spring.
an Armor All scented candle.
Never in your life?
No, incorrect.
If you never in your life use Irish Spring?
No,
Not once.
I don't think so.
That's weird. But I did read your book. That's totally true. I actually thought it was a very interesting read. I read it about 10 years ago. My favorite part was the part about Madonna. Can you talk about how Madonna wanted to fuck you, and then you were like, no, you're not hot enough?
It wasn't about fucking anybody. It's about having children.
Okay.
She wanted to have, my daughter's a supermodel.
Mm-hmm.
So I breed super kids, obviously.
Right.
I'm 6'4", 270-pound super athlete.
Yeah.
So I'm a genetic freak. So I've had plenty of women wanted to breed with me just for the kids.
Okay.
True story.
But why'd you say
Really?
no to Madonna?
Absolutely. Didn't find her attractive. Did you read the book?
I did. Yeah, that's just an alpha move, though.
There you go.
What's not attractive about Madonna?
For my personal taste, I didn't.
What's your
find her
taste?
attractive.
You're a tits or an ass guy?
Light me in a
Well,
dark
I mean,
light.
that- this is just
I
guys
like him. Look at my
talking
conversation
now.
with.
This
I'm an
guy's
ass guy.
You're an ass guy?
I'm a legs and butt.
I knew you
Did
were.
you see that beautiful girl out there, that ring girl, Casey?
Is that
Oh my God, I'm in love with her.
okay? Just chill out, Jose.
So yeah,
All right, she's
Yeah.
just trying to make a living.
Yeah.
Doing the ring girl competition.
beautiful. I might marry her.
One of my favorite. Well, I like the title of your book. Your book was "Juiced: Wild Times, Rampant Roids, Smash Hits, and How Baseball Got Big." That's a bestseller right there, based off the title of it. If you had to, let's say, like fuck, marry, kill, rampant roids, wild times, and smash hits, which one would you fuck?
What?
Fuck, marry, kill, rampant roids, smash hits, and wild times.
I wouldn't touch any of those like that.
I would fuck. I think wild times.
Wild times, definitely.
You would marry the steroids, the rampant roids.
No. Do you understand anything about PEDs?
I do, yeah.
Please explain.
Really,
Pray
the
every
chemical
day.
breakdown, what
Yes.
they're used for, who created it.
This is where
Why
you
they're
and Billy
around.
would be best friends.
Interesting. You
Billy
don't.
loves them.
Yeah.
No,
No,
I-
Billy needs to get on
No,
steroids.
he doesn't use them. He's a fan of them. Like he's a fan of studying PEDs. So
They're all chemicals, by the way.
okay.
Simple chemicals.
So what would you recommend to like a person in their mid-30s that's just looking to get in really good shape? What is a steroid that you would recommend? That's like a
you better-
starter.
No, you go see a doctor right away. You have
Okay.
to have a prescription. Go see a low T specialist, and then the chronologist. You have to see those. Talk to those guys.
Do you think you should be in the Hall of Fame?
No,
Why?
don't have the stats. I've said it a million times.
Barry
But-
Bonds.
Of course.
So all the steroid guys should be in the Hall of Fame.
I think it's what you lack to understand is that there are probably 10 in the Hall of Fame right now that use PEDs. A couple I injected myself. I won't mention who they are.
Give us one name, Jose.
Nope.
We got to fucking sell
The names are
dude.
over.
Buy
The names are over.
RNR.com.
The names are over. That part of my life is
What?
over. No.
So wait, but if you had 36 more home runs, that would put you at 500, right? So
Yeah.
at that point, would you consider yourself a Hall of Famer?
No.
But the numbers are there at that point.
Not for that era, no.
Huh.
necessarily,
Interesting.
no.
Do you feel like you did a good thing in retrospect, or do you feel guilty about writing that book and naming those
What
names?
specifically you're talking about a good thing?
So like naming the names that you did in the book, saying like
No,
I
it wasn't.
injected
It wasn't
Juan
a good thing.
Gonzalez.
I
It
regret
wasn't?
doing it.
Really?
That wasn't a good thing. No.
Why?
They were my friends. They were my teammates. Like my whole family got threatened. I got put in jail because of it. I got put in jail for telling the truth. No, it wasn't a good thing. I lost millions because of it. I'm detached from Major League Baseball completely. So no, it wasn't a good thing.
Interesting. So I noticed that in the book you said that you felt like you were blackballed and that they set you up for a positive drug test, right? Like 2002, 2003. Do you think did they set you up for that? Do you think that somebody?
That's a whole other story. We don't have enough time for that.
Oh, we have as much time as you need.
No, we don't have. No, we don't.
Give us one name.
No.
One.
What if we just said names?
Mike Mussina. Is he in the Hall of Fame?
Is he? I think he just got inducted, right?
Yeah, he might have. Is that?
I don't know.
Tim
that who-
Wakefield.
Is that who you're thinking?
Definitely not.
Okay.
Guys, I'm not going to give you a name. Let's move on.
Okay. Let's talk about something that I think we can bond over. Are you still actively searching for Sasquatch?
You guys are funny. Do you guys believe everything I say?
Yeah.
A lot of it is
you're Jose
entertainment,
Canseco.
guys.
No, this actually hurts my feelings because I was like at the end of this whole thing, you're fighting Billy. We've had the beef. We're going to walk away and be like, hey, that was cool. We sold a bunch of fights. Let's go fucking find Sasquatch. Are you saying that you're not down to find Sasquatch?
No, I didn't say that. You didn't say specifically what you were talking about. You said Sasquatch, aliens, this and that, and this. I don't know.
So which one are you going to hunt?
I don't know.
Are you down for any of them?
Yes.
Okay. So that-
Sasquatch.
Sure.
that's another thing you and Billy would bond over. Is Billy actually wants to go find? He's a big cryptozoologist guy, so I really do think that you will be best friends. You'll fight, you'll punch each other in the face, and then you'll just hang out.
I've done that with people before, and yeah, I agree. As a matter of fact, I'm old enough to be his grandfather.
Yeah.
So I was talking today. I saw him at actual dinner. I went up to his whole entire family, and when I got close, they were staring at me like, "Holy shit, what's Canseco going to do here?" Everyone literally stopped talking and was staring at me. And then, it came to my head. I said hi to Billy. He was very respectful. Got up, shook my hand. On the way out, I said, "No hard feelings, right?" Everybody started laughing. But if you think about it this way, his parents grew up watching me play baseball. And I'm about to fight his 21-year-old kid.
Yeah, that's got to be pretty
That's
crazy
terrible.
for them.
No, it's good. That's fun.
Well, not if I hurt the kid. No.
think
You're not
you
going to
will?
hurt them.
Anything can happen in boxing.
When was the last time you were in a fight?
What do you mean a fight?
People punch each other in the face. There's a lot of yelling usually.
No. Training?
Your fist. Yeah.
Sparring?
Well, no, like an actual fight where you're trying to hurt the other guy.
Maybe a street fight here and there.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Ooh.
How'd
Rough
that turn
someone
out?
up?
Not well for the other guy.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. What's your strategy tomorrow night?
I can't give it away.
No, we'll cut this part. Like, we won't say it.
First of all, it's pretty simple. I'm going to overpower him. Mm-hmm. He's going to be faster. Not necessarily faster. He's going to move around the ring a lot. I hope he knows how to cover up.
Yeah.
I hope I don't hit him too hard.
When was the last time you got hit in the face?
Probably my last fight with Hungman Choi 10 years ago.
Okay, so it's been a while. So you don't know what could happen when he hits you in the
He
face.
could.
Okay. It is fighting, after all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think he has the outright torque or power to knock me out.
He is pretty quick though. He's got a lot of foot speed.
Good.
He can move around pretty well. Not as fast as you, obviously. I did remember that you claimed that you ran a 3.940 back in the day.
4.2940.
4.29. That's really fast.
That's 30 years ago.
It's like elite
You weren't even
speed.
born back then.
30. You're right. I
That's
wasn't.
true.
I was
That's
a
true.
glint in my father's eye.
You
At
were
that
not
point.
born back then.
I was
You
6
were
years
close,
old.
yeah.
When you went 40-40, you didn't really know that 40-40 was a record, right?
I didn't think it was a big deal.
That was actually, you know what, I'm going to give you credit, Jose.
Yeah.
That was cool when you called your shot on 40-40.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a big deal. I thought it was done before. I said, for 6'4", 245 pounds, I'm pretty fast. That I can possibly do it. I said, I'm going to do it. I did it.
Do you have a favorite home run?
I think the one I hit over the lights in Fenway. Never been done.
Yeah.
Remember when the ball went off your head and over the...
That was my twin brother.
Okay, there we go, Jose. That's funny.
Jose.
That's fucking funny,
Okay.
dude. I don't care what people say. You could be funny sometimes.
Damn
All
it.
right.
I didn't want to laugh at you.
I told him not to play in that game. I was feeling bad, and he went in there and played for me. That was my twin brother.
Well, all-time back.
What happened when you went back into the dugout after that?
Well, when I was in right field, my center fielder was laughing so bad, David Holtz, because I had slammed up against the wall. I didn't realize it went over the fence. And I took my eyes off the ball for 1 second. By the time I went to pick it up, it was on top of me, slammed off my head. I slammed to the wall, never felt it. So I'm looking for the ball on the ground. And I looked to my right. And the reason why I knew the ball I hit off my head was because David Holtz was on one knee laughing, literally laughing. So then that whole inning, we're looking at each other laughing. But I knew it was bad because when I got back to the dugout, the players were not going to let me forget about it. We had a series in New York, the next series. And I knew Yankee Stadium, the bleachers in the right side, which are the cheap seats, they were going to let me have it forever. So till today, I can say it's the most talked about blooper in history.
It is the funniest blooper, I think, in Major
By
League
far.
Baseball.
I don't think
Easily.
anyone can ever replicate that.
No. Yeah, I was actually going to ask you
There's
if
no
it
way.
hurt because it was.
No, I never felt it.
Such a hard hit ball. It has to be to get that far out there, but you just didn't feel anything at all.
No. Happened so fast.
Did you get a call from Madonna afterwards, like, "Hey, pregnancy pack over"?
No, I'll tell you another funny story. I had met my second wife, Jessica, the day before that. I invited her to the game. She went to the game and saw that happen the first time she ever saw me play. She didn't know much about baseball, but she asked me, "The players do that all the time?" I go, "Yeah, I do that all the time. It's part of the game."
All right.
True story.
You played it off, yeah.
Do you?
That was funny.
Do you think your playing style would translate better into today's game?
Yes, because today's game is more swing and miss, strikeouts, home runs. Basically, home runs, kind of predicate 80% of the actual games. If you look at what's going on today, yeah, for sure.
Do you think you're misunderstood?
It depends on what you think about me.
Like, if people, people would say, I'm not saying this, but people say, like, oh, scumbag. Well, wait, some big thing is going through. People would say, like, scumbag, jerk off, dildo, weirdo, jerkbag,
Sounds
cheater,
like you're talking about a
asshole.
porn or something.
Like,
Dildo, jerk off in the
fuckface,
porn?
dickhead.
Well,
Do you think that's...
Slapdick.
Slapdick.
I-
Would you think that would be misunderstood?
I think it depends on the person.
Yeah.
Of course, the individual. What type of time they spent with me. Under what circumstance. Depends.
How would you describe yourself? Well, let's put it this way: if you were going into the Hall of Fame and
I'm not.
somebody's making an induction speech for you, they're introducing you, how do you think that person would describe you as a ball player, as a person?
Completely misunderstood.
Okay.
You had it right.
I mean, you
We
just,
got there.
Misunderstood.
Completely misunderstood.
How would you like to be understood?
I don't want to be understood. I don't need to prove myself to anybody. My close friends and my family know who I am. That's all I need.
Do you tweet your own tweets?
No.
Okay. So who tweets them?
Some are mine and some are not. You got to figure out which are mine and which are not.
The hunting Sasquatch, is that you?
That's mine.
Okay.
What
I'm
about
really upset that you don't want to hunt Sasquatch.
What about when you shot your finger off? I can't help but notice you have all your fingers.
Oh, so that was... Oh, he's giving
That's
us
the
the
middle
finger.
one.
Yep. Oh.
I shot this one off.
How'd that happen?
Cleaning 4 guns at once.
Oh.
Very quickly.
Wow, that was smart.
It wasn't smart.
You should only do 3 at a time. The fourth one is
No,
always the one that
you should,
gets
no,
you.
you should be careful with all of
Whatever happened to your turtles?
Gosh, how do you know about my... They're called tortoises.
Okay. What happened to your
turtles.
tortoise? Let me ask that question. Hey, Jose, whatever happened to your tortoises?
Perfect. I think I gave most of them away, and not all of them away.
How? How could you do that?
I've had them for a long time, moving from place to place. You just don't have the environment to handle them. They need a specific environment, so you have to give them away.
But they loved you.
I know they told me that.
They might have hated you because you are misunderstood.
No, they understood me completely.
They might have been like, this
loved me.
guy's a fucking jerk off, dildo.
No, they love me.
Slapdick.
They love me.
Asshole.
What is a slapdick?
It's fun to say. It sounded
Define
fun.
it. I don't even know what a slapdick is.
I think it's like pornography. Like, you know it when you see it. You know, like, that's Jose Canseco. Slap
you slap your dick?
Other people would say that, not me. Again.
Do you slap your dick when you see me?
No, I haven't done any dick. I haven't done any dick tapping in a while.
All right, that sounds like a slap dick to me.
Yeah.
I didn't know you slapped your dick every time you saw me.
Who is your favorite teammate you've ever had?
Walt Weiss, shortstop for the Oakland A's.
You guys got along real well?
Yeah, great guy.
Was that because he was like really good at injecting it?
No, he never touched any of that stuff.
Okay.
Just a very nice guy, very respectful, great family. And I introduced him to his first wife. His wife
First
in general.
wife. Yeah.
His wife in general.
Wait, his wife? Does he have a second wife?
Well, we were on a double date, and believe it or not, he ended up marrying the girl I was dating that night.
Ah.
Oh, you got cucked by Walt Weiss.
No, I didn't like the girl. I said, Walt, why don't you take her? You go out with her. And he liked her, and they ended up getting married.
Okay. And they're still married?
I think so.
First wife is a strange way to put that, but I respect it.
That implies a second
I'm guessing
wife.
that he hasn't remarried. I'm guessing.
Okay. Who is your least favorite teammate?
I didn't have a least favorite teammate.
Really?
I liked them all, yeah.
Which guy, if you could pick any guy who you haven't talked to in 15 years because you've been outcast of Major League Baseball, what guy do you wish you could rekindle a friendship with?
Mark McGwire. But it's been over 20 years now.
And you haven't spoken to him once?
No.
And if you were in the same room with him, what do you think? How do you think that would go? Would you guys instantly just do the Bash Brothers
No,
thing?
I don't know.
That would be funny.
That'd be a good thing to see. I don't know. I'm sure he may be pissed off at me because I talked about him with the steroid issue. But one guy would love to, if you can arrange it, will be Alex Rodriguez in the ring.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Please, if you can arrange that,
Do that.
Yeah.
I'll pay you everything I make that night. I need to teach that boy a lesson. You know what it's about, Alex. You and I need to go in the ring. Stop being a bitch.
It's just, I'm more and more
I don't like
intrigued.
that word.
The more that you keep saying that you know what it's about, the more I want to know what it's about.
How do you not know what it's about?
Tell us all.
If you put your hand over the mic,
wait,
say it.
can't hear
Say
it.
that.
Oh,
Look,
I
we're
thought you
muted.
were watching my Twitter account. Have you guys not seen me tweet the issue about my ex-wife, Jessica?
I don't have the alerts set
Well, then
up
you
there.
know. That's what it's about.
I don't talk. I'm not talking about another man's ex-wife, whatever.
He's a scumbag.
I don't like that.
He was cheating on Jennifer Lopez.
No, that's not confirmed.
Don't tell me what he was and wasn't doing.
You don't tell me.
Don't tell me what
No,
he was
you
and
don't.
wasn't doing. Okay?
You don't.
Don't tell me, please.
you don't.
I was there when it happened.
You were hanging out with him.
No, with Jessica, I was right there.
Okay, don't tell me.
Oh, please.
Oh, you please.
Why do you protect him so much?
I'm not really.
Do you like
actually.
protecting liars?
He's not a liar, so trick question.
But if he were lying, would you protect him?
He would never lie, so trick
Oh,
question.
so he doesn't lie. Boy, you're demented.
I mean, you're asking trick questions. I'm answering them.
I've always wondered why do you inject the steroids in the ass? Couldn't you just put it like anywhere else?
The glute is one of the largest muscles in the body. Except you may not have an ass. I don't know. Let me
No,
see,
I got
turn
a
around.
big ass.
Yeah,
I'm
me
thick,
see.
thicker. Yeah, I'm thick like a bowl of oatmeal. Look at
Let
that.
me see. No, you have a flat ass.
No, I don't.
Dude, you got
He's
you have
showing the full ass.
He's got a flat ass and it's
full
red.
ass.
What? And it's
Showing
red
the
and
full
white.
ass. Full ass.
Hey, at least it's
You
my
like what
favorite
you see,
color.
Jose?
It's red.
How deep could you get a needle into that?
Got an extra one?
Sit down.
Are you gonna take steroids before the fight? Like tomorrow?
No.
How often do you the testosterone? How often do you take it?
I think that the doctor injects me one every 14 days.
Okay.
Testosterone
So when was
therapy.
the last time you had one?
A week ago, maybe.
You feeling like a big, strong man from it?
No, I feel the same as before. No,
Okay.
There's no. It doesn't work that way. It's not like a drug, like a liquor or marijuana or that kind of stuff that hits you instantly. That's the way it works, guys.
How does it work? I'm actually curious.
We don't have enough time for this show
So
to explain to you the chemical buildup of PEDs.
do you actually have to work out, or can you just take the steroids and you'll be strong?
I think you have to work out and diet. Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't like that.
What's your
part.
diet like?
I'm a genetic freak. I eat whatever I want.
Anything?
Absolutely.
So why don't you tomorrow before the fight, you and I go out to dinner, all you can eat, Pizza Hut buffet.
I could do that.
Let's fucking do it.
that.
I can. As a matter of fact, I like to carb up before I fight.
Yeah, so let's see who can eat more pizza, me or you.
Well, I don't want to throw up in the middle of the ring.
I mean, you're a genetic
I'll
freak.
eat a couple slices. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a genetic freak. You can eat it all.
Doesn't mean I can overeat and throw up like a slob. I don't want to look like Frank.
Oh,
you don't
come
have to do
on.
that.
I had to. I had
Frank has lost weight.
underhand
Sweetheart.
softball.
He's lost
Frank
weight.
is
Underhand
down like
softball.
70 pounds.
Bullshit, Jose. You
Underhand
know it.
softball.
You
I
know
just
it.
hit it 500 feet.
That's-
drinks mostly
you know
diet
it.
They want
sodas.
everything
You
their
know
way.
that's bullshit, Jose.
They want
Frank-
everything their way.
Frank
He's
just
raw
lost
dogging.
weight.
He's not even eating the
And
buns.
I'm proud of him. I'm glad he lost 70 pounds.
Yeah, it's pretty
he did.
good.
You would be great friends with Frank. Frank's he's a seam head.
He's a G.
He loves baseball.
A seam head and a G.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both. That's what when you put a picture of Frank the Tank in
What's
front
a
of me.
seam head?
He's a fucking
Baseball
G.
fan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I might have invented that.
I'm
Yeah,
a little
you might.
old-fashioned, guys. I don't know about seam heads.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he's a
I
seam
think
head.
it's just a
You
word
must
that we
not
came
be a
up
seam
with.
head.
Yeah.
So
I don't like baseball much.
really? Why?
I don't like sports in general.
Man
What is
card.
that? Why?
I just don't.
Like, did you fall out of love with them? I
No.
assume you at one point loved sports, loved baseball at least.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't follow it, and I don't sit at home wasting away like a couch potato just watching sports.
That feels directed towards me.
Am I looking at you?
Yeah, you are.
Well, you don't look like a couch potato. You look all right.
Oh,
wow.
thank you.
You want to
Now
fuck him?
you, I don't know about you over here. I mean, how old are you?
I'm 27.
You should
No,
be
you
in-
turned 28.
You should be in way better shape than
Turned
that.
28
Yeah,
last week.
you
I should
should.
be.
You
Yeah.
should.
It's a long
God
27,
damn.
though. Like, I mean, if you're a blogger like me, that's actually harder on your body than being an athlete.
I kind of want to do.
I can see that.
Yeah, I know it's tough.
I can see where your job is hard.
You know what, though? Like, I've considered taking steroids because I remember that you said in your book that
Well, don't do it while you're blogging. You just sitting there. It's not going to work.
No, but you said that there's like a mental aspect to it, and it gives you the confidence of knowing that you're like a superhero. You're like Superman when you're on the juice.
But people don't understand. You can't just inject the stuff and become a professional athlete or look like a bodybuilder. It takes hours upon hours of work.
Okay, like
Pe-
6?
pe- I used to work out 6 to 8 hours a day, yeah. Between track and working out, yeah, that's my workout. 6
What do
to 8
you
hours a
bench
day.
right now?
I don't lift.
Yes, you do.
Pussy.
I don't.
Really?
I'm a genetic freak. I tell you, I don't need to.
I don't believe you.
What could you bench
don't have
right
to.
now?
Nothing.
You can't bench anything?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No,
300?
I really don't know.
250?
I have no idea.
286?
I've never benched over 225 pounds.
Really?
40 times, but
You're right. You aren't a Hall of Famer. That's a fact. All right. Anything else? I mean, this has been a great interview.
Do you have any questions
well,
for us?
I've enjoyed this.
I want to know if you can get A-Rod to fight.
I don't think I can.
How much power and authority do you have?
Very, very little to none. Actually, I'd say none.
I thought you were the man here.
You're talking about now A-Rod Corp, which is a subsidiary of My Life, and I am basically an intern there. So
There you go.
what do you mean? I
That
can't
you,
get
You
him.
can talk A-Rod into getting to the. Tell him I'll fight him with one arm tied behind my back.
Which one?
My right. I'll never hit him with my right.
Dude, that's such a layup. You could have just said my dick. My third arm.
Well,
You
I'll fight him
screwed
with
up.
one arm.
I tried to set you up, Jose, to make you look good, and you made yourself look bad.
No.
Do you have any questions for us?
He wants to fight A-Rod. I don't know what I can do. I'll ask.
Yeah, I don't
him.
want to fight you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are cool. You're
We
all right.
talked you out of it.
Listen. I
I
don't
never
like.
wanted to fight you guys.
We
Yeah.
meant
Why,
to-
why would
no,
I
at
fight?
the very start
You
of
wouldn't
this-
be a fight.
Oh,
you might be a
bullshit.
fight, but
But I don't
you're
want
like
to
a nice
fight.
guy. I'm not
a
going to
fat
fight.
and slow and a pussy. So
How old are you now?
36.
You guys are babies.
Yeah. We really are.
Well, we're
God,
not genetic
I
freaks,
got
Jose.
furniture older than you guys.
We're not genetic
Artwork
freaks.
older than you guys.
That's embarrassing for you to say that you have that outdated furniture.
no,
Maybe modernized.
no.
All right, so hey,
They're all
let's
antiques.
do this though for real, Jose. For real.
What?
Because we started the podcast interview with a bet. Let's do this. $1,000, me and you straight up Barstool Fund. Just $1,000
Okay.
donation. All right.
Got it.
If
I'm in.
Billy wins, you donate 1,000. If
Billy's not
Jose
going to
wins,
win. You know that.
but I will donate 1,000.
Put
All
me
right.
for 1,000 too.
I
All right,
don't.
there we go.
2,000 to
Barstool
1,000.
To be honest, I like him, and his family's here. I don't want to hurt him, and that's the honest to God's truth.
So don't take a dive.
I'm not going to take a dive either.
Take a dive, Jose.
No, I'm gonna
Have
beat
some
him.
Fucking self-respect.
I'm gonna beat
and
him.
Take a dive,
It just depends on what he does and how much I'm going to hurt him.
Jose. If you take a dive, here's what we're gonna do for you. All right?
You going to get me A-Rod?
No.
If you hold on. If you guarantee me,
No, I
I
can't.
could fight
You
A-Rod
keep
here in
saying that.
Barstool, I will take a dive tomorrow.
Okay.
That's how bad I want that punk
If you take
bitch.
a dive, we'll have you back on the show and we'll make you
No.
look awesome.
Nope, I want A-Rod.
I think you're going to look awesome out of this.
I want
I
A-Rod.
think you're gonna look okay. Yeah, you're gonna look pretty good.
We
I want
started
A-Rod.
out pretty hot.
I want A-Rod.
How much Dogecoin would it take for you to take a dive?
I don't know. I want A-Rod. Don't you get it?
How many car wash
That guy,
tokens?
I've known that kid since he was a little bitch.
What?
Yes.
Stop saying the B word.
You should.
Oh,
you know
can't-
what?
You can't use the B word here?
Not on this show.
Really?
No,
But can you use fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't use bitch?
Yeah.
No, you
What
cannot.
kind of
use-
bullshit show is this?
Yeah, you can, bullshit's great.
Why?
Because we got fucking sponsors, dude.
But you, because some of your sponsors are bitches?
No, god damn it! Stop saying that word.
Well, I don't understand it.
You can't say that word on the show.
So you can use fuck, which is a
Yes.
much more.
I can say like, "Hey, Jose, you're a fuck stick, dildo,
not a
weirdo,
bitch.
jerk off." No, stop. We're gonna have to bleep all these out. These guys are. Gonna
You
be
are
up late.
serious or you're fucking with me?
No, we're
dead
serious.
Are they fucking with
Have
me?
you ever listened to a
Are they
podcast?
Dead serious. Dead serious. It's literally the only
It's
word
the
we
one,
can't
it's
use.
the third rail.
It's sponsorship issue.
Okay, because of the female demographic or something?
No, it
we
has
have
nothing to do with that.
Have you ever heard of these dog toys that were made for female dogs, and we sponsor it?
Okay, whatever. That's fine.
Choo-choos
So
is
what,
they
what can
call
I
it.
call A-Rod?
You don't have to.
Daddy.
Yeah, you can call him.
You're allowed to call him
future
father.
Hall of Famer, great businessman, father,
Well, he should
President
be in the Hall
of the
Fame.
Corp. Yeah,
He should be in the Hall of Fame.
There we go.
Okay.
Now
I mean,
we found some.
I tell it straight like it is. He should be in the Hall of Fame.
Okay. And you don't? Did you really not have the numbers? I actually haven't looked through your numbers. Like
No.
I'm being dead serious.
No.
He's
thought-
almost at 500, which is what I was asking. Like, if you got
Listen,
there.
I don't have the numbers because I didn't play enough. I was injured too much. I am 12th in the world with home runs per at-bat ratio. That's not the point. The point is, I was on the DL too much. I was hurt too much. I had 11 surgeries while I was playing baseball. That's too much. I still hit 462 home runs, but I really only played 15 years. That's it. That's what I played. A-Rod, by the way, played 23, 24. So, now, if you would have done my home runs per at-bat ratio over a 24-year-old period, I would have had 760 home runs.
Which?
If I would have stayed healthy,
Would have made you the home run king.
easily.
So,
Wow.
So do
home
the
run
numbers.
king, Jose Canseco.
All I ask is do the numbers. Don't go back. Do the numbers.
Okay.
Do the home runs per at bat, the ratio. Then give me 23 years at 600 plate appearances. Gives me about 750 home runs.
Okay. Hall of Famer,
Okay.
Jose Canseco.
No.
Future Hall of Famer.
No, because
Hall of Famer if he didn't get hurt.
We made the Hall of Very Good.
Yeah.
Hall of Very Gooder, Jose Canseco.
Do you?
See, I don't qualify.
Do you think the
I'm the
steroid-
honest guy you're ever going to meet. I don't qualify. I don't have the stats. I didn't play enough. I was too injured. There you go.
Okay.
Do you think the steroids made you injured?
No, I think 6'4", 245 pounds, running 4.29 40 did.
But that you're genetic
Playing
freak. How do you
outfield.
get hurt if you're genetic freak?
You still take a pounding.
Yeah.
You still take a pounding. You try sliding and playing outfield the way I did. You still take a pounding. It's still hard on your body.
Did they still have the greenie coffee when you were playing?
In the beginning, yes.
What was that like? I bet it was awesome.
I did it one time, and I'll tell you what. I tried it one time. I think I had a triple. When I was on third base, my mouth was so dry, I could barely breathe. Never touched it again. But after the greenie period came out, the steroid era came in. Remember, the steroid era replaced the cocaine, the drinking, and the greenie era. Steroid era replaced that era.
Some might say that the steroid era is actually safer.
If you do it properly, with the right supervision, use the right chemicals, the right combination, and the right diet, yes.
Okay.
Any regrets?
We all have regrets. I wish I would have never used steroids. I wish I would have never
Really?
got married the first time. I wish I would have never written a book. I wish I would. We all have regrets. At my age, I have a lot of regrets, sure.
Okay. All right.
Anything that you're really glad that you did?
I had a beautiful daughter, which I'm going to fight her boyfriend next.
Who's that?
Logan Paul.
Oh, yeah. This is kind of the qualifier. But I heard a rumor, so I think this is why you don't like Frank the Tank. Is it true
Yeah.
that if you lose to Billy, then Frank
I'm
the
not
Tank
going to lose
gets
to
to
Billy,
date
so
your
don't worry
daughter?
about it.
But Frank the Tank gets to date your
If
daughter.
I lose to Billy, Frank can have my daughter for a night. How's that?
Wow.
was-
Okay.
But what happens if I beat Billy?
You can have Frank for a night.
Yeah.
I already
Seems
like
like a
this guy.
good
He's
deal.
way better than you.
Yeah, it seems like a
But then
good
again,
deal.
he's the boss. He's your boss, right?
No, he's not my boss.
What?
I'm an intern at A-Rod Corp.
Wait a minute. Who's the boss here?
There
one's
is
a
no
boss.
boss.
How can that be possible?
We don't have a boss.
There has to be a boss.
We have- we
Has
do
to
have
be
a boss.
a
Dave
leader,
is our boss. He's not
has
here
to be
yet.
a captain.
Dave is our
Has
boss.
to be
He's
a
not
producer.
Yeah, that's our producer.
Where?
Hank.
Oh, so you're the boss.
Yeah,
What's your
Hank's
name?
the boss.
Yeah.
Actually,
Hank is the boss, people.
Jake is the
These two
boss.
are just little intern peons.
Yes.
And I'm
Yeah.
talking to these guys.
Yes.
And Jake's the boss. Jake, want to do the interview? Want to hang out with me tonight?
Jake's
Jake's here.
Look at
Jake's
that.
Big J.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
I thought you said this one.
No. Hank is the producer. Jake also and
So
Bubba.
you're both Hank and Jay are producers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
And
their,
Bubba.
we're their little
We got a whole squad.
BITCHs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't say that word.
These guys are all right.
Yeah, you know what, Jose? I never really disliked you. I mean, I think
You just like A-Rod too much. You like liars. That's the
again.
problem.
I don't know why that. When you say you like liars and I like A-Rod, I don't know how those two things go together. Like
A
what?
person that does not tell the truth is
Okay,
a liar.
But why would you say A-Rod? A-Rod's not a liar. He always tells the truth.
Keep believing that.
He always tells.
You
the
live in
truth.
a dream world. Okay.
All right. I'm living the dream. You're right.
World.
I'm living the dream.
World.
I'm living the dream.
Dream
I'll
world.
do this all fucking night,
Dream world.
Jose.
Dream world.
Seriously though,
Dream
we
world.
gotta. I do want to find
Dream world.
Sasquatch with you.
Dream world.
So like, put all of this shit
Dream world.
aside. You and I got to go.
You
find
got to make me
Sasquatch.
part of this show. Listen, after I beat Billy,
Yep.
I'll fight for you guys. You bring anybody you want, and I'll tear them up.
Okay. I actually might take
Hey, you
you
have to
up
bring
on that.
A-Rod.
So
You got to
I
bring
might take
A-Rod.
you up on that.
You guys in on that?
Yeah, I might.
We do
you know
need a
what?
podcast
Fuck.
enforcer.
Yeah, you
so
might.
You
If you
need,
can
you
beat
need a guy
Billy-
like me
Yeah.
who tells the truth all the time.
Shit.
Yeah, you know
who
what?
says how it is
You know
all the
what?
time.
If he beats Billy,
And can fight everybody
He's
and
our
beat
new
them
Billy.
all up all the
Yeah.
time.
You
All right,
are our new
yeah.
Billy football.
And you do know a lot more about steroids than him, and that's kind of the only reason we have.
I know
him
more
around.
about steroids than most doctors, most endocrinologists. Believe me when I tell you that.
Okay. All right. Well, worst of luck tomorrow night. Billy's going to kick your ass. I'm serious. Billy's going to kick your ass. But you know what, Jose? When Billy kicks your ass, don't worry. I'll say nice things about you.
We all can dream.
So it's $2,000 to $1,000
to the Barstool Fund. All right. That's
One
fine.
to one.
No, we're going to donate 2,000. So we'll
Yeah,
each donate
okay,
1,000.
cool.
You
I'm putting in
donate
1,000.
1,000.
Got it.
All right. Perfect.
I'm
and
in.
the Frank part of the bet. But yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Well, that's why I get Frank. Okay, I'll take Frank.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, Jose.
All right, guys.
Jose Canseco is brought to you by MeUndies. Let's talk about love. Yep, we're talking about love. If there's one thing that got us through this past year, other than our favorite teams winning, it's love. And that means getting extra cheesy for the ones that we love most on Valentine's Day. It's allowed, it's encouraged. MeUndies is here to help you win over your Valentine. They just released their V-Day collection, so you and your partner can match through it all. And if you're single, no problem. Show yourself some love in the comfiest undies and loungewear that made you feel amazing, because you deserve that. Their undies are incredible. I'm wearing them right now. If I'm not wearing shorts, if I'm not wearing my bird dogs, I'm wearing MeUndies under my jeans, under my sweatpants. MeUndies is the only kind of underwear that I own. My entire underwear drawer is nothing but MeUndies right now, and it's great. No matter what pair I pick out, it's my favorite pair. MeUndies are made with sustainable, breathable, softer than soft fabric. They're available in a range of sizes from extra small to 4XL. Their membership is going to give you and your boo a new pair of undies or socks every single month. Members get discounted pricing on everything MeUndies makes, as well as early access to major print launches. They've got a great offer for my listeners. For any first-time purchasers, you get 15% off and free shipping. They have problem-free philosophy, which is if you're not satisfied with any product for any reason, they'll refund or exchange it. No caveats, no questions. To get your 15% off your first order and free shipping, go to MeUndies.com/take. That's MeUndies.com/take.
Okay, let's wrap up. Remember, buy rnr.com. That was a wild interview with Jose Canseco. Billy, we don't like him, but you would be best friends with him because your interests are pretty much exactly the same, and that's PEDs, working out, and just being dudes.
Yeah, I think we'd have a great podcast.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, that's true.
Fuck, dude, if this made... Imagine if we just... It actually would be great. Sidebar, PFT? Mm-hmm. Just for a second. Billy would move to Vegas, so we would...
Oh, yeah. No, Billy, you should totally do a
You should do it,
podcast.
Billy.
with him.
You should do it.
I believe
Oh,
in
really?
you.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. You guys would actually get along swimmingly.
Dude, he wants to go find Bigfoot. I want to go find Bigfoot.
I think he thinks that you're sweet.
Yeah, he does.
Like in a cool way.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
a
no, dude,
bro.
guys, like seriously, like I've been playing like a choir boy around him, and like being like, oh, like hi, like nice to meet you.
Don't give up your...
Yeah, but this isn't going to air in time for him to know I'm going to skull fuck him.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. It
Yeah,
won't,
he's not
it
gonna
won't air
listen.
in time.
He's not going to fucking listen to
Yeah,
this.
no,
I don't think
it
he
won't
can.
air in
He
time.
can't read or listen.
No one
No,
tweeted at him.
dude, I'm absolutely going to skull fuck him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no doubt. He's tiny. I mean, like, yeah, he looks big. He's 270
50
pounds.
pounds heavier.
But I just care about the
Bill-
frame.
okay, so for people-
I just care about the frame. He has a smaller frame than I thought.
Okay.
Okay,
Which
so
means he has
Billy,
less reach.
Billy came. We did the weigh-in, and Billy was like, came back ear to ear, and was just like, "I feel so confident." Like, what what changed? He's like, he's not as tall as I thought he was. So we're back to if you're tall, you win a fight, and if you're short, you lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that was Nate Robinson.
Respect mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see his mask, but I think it's mostly non-functional.
Okay.
So
All right, let's do Fyre Fest, and then we'll wrap up with some
Yeah.
parting words about the fight. Hank, you want to do your Fyre Fest?
Yes. Besides
You're
being
sick and going to die.
Yes, I mean that's a very valid one. Let me just
bronchitis.
Switch to 3Chi, man.
first of all, play barstool.com if you want to bet
Oh.
on Billy. We didn't mention that. 1 second, I lost my.
Okay, should I just go?
Yeah, go,
Well,
PFT.
hey, Hank, we'll circle back to you.
Yeah.
Circle back. My Fyre
I
Fest.
got it. I got it.
Let's circle- here, wait, Hank, let's circle back to Hank.
I'm not going to be able to watch the Super Bowl
What?
You're talking about John Clayton?
because DirecTV and
Yes.
Cox TV can't reach a deal for Channel 7 in Seattle. I've been to 45 Super Bowls, missing my first since 1983. Lowcast has problems connecting. I'm in the Hall of Fame, and DirecTV is shutting us out.
Yeah.
That's
so
disgusting.
this is actually my Fyre Fest because
Oh.
I haven't been able to help John Clayton, and he just actually
That's a tweet from John Clayton, for those that
he
don't
just
understand.
casually threw in "I'm a Hall of Famer" just in the middle of that tweet. Unbelievable.
If you have to pick a time to use it, this is the time. He's been to, what, 45 Super Bowls?
Yeah.
This is a job for Sean Salisbury. If you guys are actually best friends, if this has been like a lifelong commitment that you guys have had to each other, you're brothers from another mother, I expect Sean to step in and to try to do the skull fucking.
just throwing in "I'm a Hall of Famer." I mean, that is it. Listen, if you're a Hall of Famer, there's a lot of perks coming your way. You know, you can sign autographs forever. People want to talk about you. People will always introduce you as a Hall of Famer. But really, when it comes down to it, the number one perk is when you're complaining about your cable provider, you can casually slip in "I'm a Hall of Famer" in that tweet.
And John Clayton's old enough where he's not. There's no joking. There's no
No,
like,
no.
tongue in
That's serious.
cheek.
No,
Like,
he just
he's-
actually tweeted 10 minutes ago saying, "Tried to the site, but it doesn't have a login. John Clayton. John, we can help you at Locust with your streaming. Visit helpcenter.locust.org and enter your login address. We have technicians standing by tonight." So I think he just copy and pasted an email he got.
Huh. Okay.
No, he's
so,
lost. It's problems.
John, there's this thing called the internet, and it's got certain websites on it that you can go to and watch TV on your computer. I think that John Clayton would not illegally stream the Super Bowl, though. I think he respects the institution too much.
Yeah. This is... we need John Clayton needs the fucking Super Bowl, guys. He's a Hall of Famer. I don't
Somebody-
want to freak out.
If you're John Clayton's neighbor, you know if you're John Clayton's neighbor, first of all. That's not like some guy that you don't recognize. He's a guy that's blasting Slayer. He's got that sweet ponytail. Invite him over to your house. Just give him your house, actually. Like, I don't want him to get sick. I don't want him to be at, like, a group party with a bunch of people. Invite him over. Give him your house. Take one for the team. It's the Super Bowl. It's John Clayton.
Agreed.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of
Give him
Famer,
dominion in your house. Go somewhere else and watch it. We need to solve this immediately.
He's a Hall of Famer. PFT, your Fyre Fest.
My Fyre Fest of the week is I just found out that OJ got the vaccine before I did.
What? Oh, he's old.
OJ Simpson got vaccinated.
Yeah.
I know technically he falls into a high-risk category. Everyone around OJ falls into a high-risk category, Hank. But that should be one of those things where it's like the eyeball test. Where if you're administering potentially life-saving medicine and then OJ walks in, there should be a doctor in the room that's like, next.
Yes.
We're not giving it.
Or just give him a dummy vaccine. He wouldn't know.
What if OJ was just like, I'm afraid of needles. I have to look away.
Like,
don't let me
please,
see.
doc.
Don't let me see it go in.
Yeah, wait, do I not get a Band-Aid and a lollipop?
Yeah. Anyway, so good for OJ. I'm glad that he's going to survive this.
Awesome.
I've been worried about that. Corona's taken way too many scumbags from us, so I'm glad one of the good ones made it through.
What do you say, Billy?
I don't think OJ did it.
Oh, God, Billy! We were just trying to get everyone on your side, dude.
I think it was his son.
No,
Oh, my
come
God,
on.
Billy,
Yeah,
what?
all right.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's such a perfect. You know
I
what
just-
the
I saw
craziest
a
part-
TikTok. I saw a
PFT,
TikTok.
You
It
know what the
made sense.
craziest part was? My real Fyre Fest was going to be that I don't appreciate Billy football enough, and just do a whole like pump up. I'm rooting for you. Like I really do genuinely love you. All this stuff, and then he just fucking drops that on.
Yeah,
us.
it's like that time
I
where
don't
you were
think he
like,
did it.
What did Bill Cosby do that was so bad?
No, I didn't know because I'm too young to know what the hell.
No, you're not too
Ray,
young.
Ray J. No.
Oh,
No,
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
Yeah.
R. Kelly.
Yeah, what did he do that was so bad?
All right, Billy. My Fyre
Why
Fest
couldn't
is.
you have just not said that?
Well, you guys were looking at me like I was going to say
Because it
something.
was your turn for a Fyre Fest.
And we can't cut
My
it.
Fyre Fest is going to be a headache I wake up with on Saturday because I'm going to drink 1,000 Coors Lights after this fight.
Why would you say you're going to have a headache when
Coors
it
Light
could
does-
also come from getting knocked out?
That was like the joke. It was
But
like
also-
the setup.
Okay, got
That
it.
was the setup.
Misdirection
I was
joke. My bad.
just trying. I was
Also,
just
Billy,
trying to like, be
Coors
like,
Light-
what? You guys are gonna be like, what? The headache? And I'll be like, because yeah.
It's the cleanest, purest beer in America. You never get a headache.
I know.
All right.
I can't wait. I legitimately
you're
can't
gonna
wait.
responsibly drinking.
Yeah, responsibly,
Coors Light.
100%.
Billy, for real though, my Fyre Fest is I do not appreciate you enough. I love you. I want you to win for me, for PFT,
Right.
for Liam, for Hank, for Jake, and for every AWL out there. We're all rooting for you. I think you're going to win. I truly think you're going to win, okay? I do.
The hard parts, I've done the hard part.
You've done the hard part. Just go in there. And can I say one thing to you? Berserker mode?
Berserker mode.
Berserker mode?
It will come
I think
out.
you should just... I think you might have to go Berserker mode on his ass.
I will.
Yeah?
It's gonna happen.
Are you guaranteeing Berserker mode?
I'm guaranteeing Berserker mode.
When do you
yes.
get? When are you going to get into Berserker mode?
Well, it's a stage of being.
Yes.
Like, you know, we
But
talked
you don't
about
want
this.
to use it
I'm
too
pumped
early.
up.
No, of course, but we talked about this, you know, like we with Greg Kittle. We talked about how he gets this level of psychosis when he plays. It's this sort of, you know, being where you use your mind to get your body into a total higher element of operation.
Yes.
And when we hit that, after, you know, it's going to take meditation. It's going to take, I've been concentrating, I've been really studying this whole training camp, how to get myself in the zone and get in Berserker mode. And you're going to see it tomorrow night. And I cannot wait.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight.
When are
Tonight.
you going to enter it though? Are you going to do this like before you walk out or after you get into the ring?
I'm going to enter it, the trance of focus, I'm going to enter before I walk out to the ring.
Okay.
It's all about envisioning greatness and envisioning, you know, triumph. It's deep. It's deep. And
Really,
it's hard
right-
to explain.
Right now, you've
in
got
words.
me going into Berserker mode for
I'm
you.
so
Right.
excited.
That's how excited I am.
It's going to be insane. And you know, honestly, I just like to thank everybody who's, you know, been sending kind regards and rooting for me.
Getting a lot of
it's-
regards?
Yeah.
How many regards would you say you
Many.
had? Many warm
6 regards.
What about returns? Have you
6
had
direct
happy
regards.
returns?
Yes.
That's cool.
But
Billy,
it's-
we're all rooting for you.
I know.
Billy,
I'm
I
big-
can't, dude. If
I
I
need
lose,
you-
I let everybody down.
No,
Billy,
Don't think that way. We're going to love you no matter.
but I-
Well, wait, whoa,
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
fucking
Even
win.
if
I'm
you're
gonna
huge,
fucking win.
You're already yeah.
Sidebar game.
Come on.
If he loses, he absolutely will let me down. Like, I will be let down.
I probably won't come back.
But I don't want to say that to him.
Don't leave.
I might need a little time off.
Don't go out to Las Vegas.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna go.
Hell yeah, Billy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What, we're talking like 4 years?
Go back.
No, you're gonna
I
win.
got some spots I'll recommend
Disappear
to you.
too.
I really do think you're going to win. I'm excited for you. You've wanted to fight in Rough and Rowdy for a
Yeah,
while.
I know. Honestly,
Like, you
when
have-
I left, I've been like, oh shit.
And I want that on the record so that if he does get knocked out, people don't blame me and PFT
no,
for
no,
making
no,
a
it's
fight.
mostly you.
want-
It's
you
mostly
made-
you.
No, it's to defend your honor.
Right,
and,
but you
know,
really
like,
did want to fight.
No, but
You've
yeah.
been talking about it for a year now.
I was, but
this
is the perfect opportunity.
Actually, 4 years, I think you've been talking about it pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is...
So,
we're-
but if I get knocked out and egregiously massacred, Big Cat's all on Big Cat. It's all on him.
Yeah.
So like you gotta get mad.
Well, here's the spin zone.
No,
in that
I
case,
absolve you
In
of
that
all sin.
case, Billy, it would actually be not the worst thing because then you would stop talking about wanting to fight Logan Paul.
True. I mean, I'm
Just
retiring
step
from
down to
boxing
Conor
after this.
McGregor.
Yeah.
We would, but if you win this fight,
If I win this fight,
we're going to the moon. We're Dogecoin.
We're going to the- we're Doge-
Billy's
yeah.
boxing career is Dogecoin.
All right, Billy. We love you.
I love
We're
you,
rooting
Billy.
for you.
Oh wait, let's do a random number.
Wait, Jake.
Oh yeah,
Jake, Fyre Fest.
Jake. He doesn't have a mic.
We can't.
All
We
right.
can't forget about our good son.
All right.
Whoa, Jake.
Yeah, this is.
Billy, get in there,
That was
Jake,
weird,
get in there.
Jake.
that would have been a weird view from the back.
Fyre Fest is Nickelodeon said they considered doing a Super Bowl broadcast, but they backed out. But we heard this during the interview. You guys have 1,000 each if he loses.
Yep.
So lots of fun. Billy has, or Jose will donate 1,000. So that means a guaranteed $1,000 donation. Billy, you're gonna fuck him up.
Let's go!
Yes.
Let's go! Dude, that
I thought your
up.
Fyre Fest was going to be that you periscoped the weigh-in from your personal account on Twitter instead of...
Hank will back me up on this. It was a team effort. But yes, my apologies.
No, I don't care.
Jake wanted that clout.
Oh, you got that clout, baby. All right. Numbers?
13.
Bighorn sheep can withstand
99.
car accidents to their brain
89.
every time they hit each other.
Squirrels are actually a giant cult.
31.
damn.
Birds aren't real.
47.
Chris
47.
Birds aren't real.
Love you guys.
Let's go, Billy. Fucking berserker mode.
You're gonna get knocked the fuck out. Billy's gonna eat your lunch. He's gonna fucking rip your cock out. You're gonna get punched.
And the thunder. With his fists are lightning and thunder. Don't get caught up in the storm and the thunder. In the lightning and the thunder.
Billy's a badass piranha, cause he put all the work in. You got stood up by Madonna, because you act like a virgin. And to put it quite simply, he's like OJ on the loose. OJ's looking so pimply, he must be back on the juice. Yeah, you're swollen and bloated, cause you're way overfed. Yeah, you think you're an Osborne, you broke a bat with your head. Your twin might be named Ozzy and drugs ruin your life, but no one's caring you cuck, cause you're sharing your wife.
You're gonna get knocked the fuck out. Billy's gonna eat your lunch. He's gonna fucking rip your cock out. You're gonna get punched. You're gonna get knocked the fuck out. Billy's gonna eat your lunch. He's gonna fucking rip your cock out. You're gonna get punched.
Bitch, divorce, you snitch, you can't hit a pitch. You swing and miss, your car wash fails. Your life is no fun, and that ball bounced off your head for that one home run.
You're gonna get knocked the fuck out. Billy's gonna eat your lunch. He's gonna fucking rip your cock out. You're gonna get punched. You're gonna get knocked the fuck out. Billy's gonna eat your lunch. He's gonna fucking rip your cock out. You're gonna get punched.
It's Pardon My Take, presented by Barstool Sports.